there's no.
Hello and welcome to Battle of the Bricks. I'm your host, BrickinNick. Today I'm being joined by my awesome friend, Steek.
Hi guys.
Steek, say hello to everyone.
How's
For
it
anyone
going,
who doesn't
Chad?
know, Battle of the Bricks is a live LEGO building competition hosted here in Twitch. This year we have the amazing honor of actually doing it in person at Brickworld Chicago. This is an amazing LEGO convention, and the organizer of the event was kind enough to lend us some space. And a good friend of mine, Graham Diamond, was kind enough to lend us some Duplo to build out an awesome, awesome studio, which is where we are coming from today. So for anyone who doesn't know how Battle of the Bricks works, we've had 8 builders who are competing in head-to-head battles for the title of Master Builder. We are in the semi-finals now, so there are 4 builders left. We're gonna have 2 rounds of competition today. That's gonna narrow us down to our final 2 builders, and the finals will be happening again here tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. So make sure you guys don't miss that either. Yeah. Steek, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself? That way everyone can get to know our co-host a little bit.
Yeah, I've been streaming on Twitch for about 6 to 8 months now. Primarily Lego building, which is a huge passion of mine, and Star Wars, so combining those 2 things. Currently, it's a lot of set building, working on dioramas and displays. Hope to have something here next year, hopefully. That would be really awesome.
I think that would be awesome to see from you.
I do
Absolutely.
too.
Fantastic. One other thing I'd like to talk about is that during this event, we do raise money for St. Jude Children's Hospital. It's an incredible charity. What I love about them is that anytime a family or a child needs to be treated for childhood cancer, even if the family has to be flown in, all expenses are paid. Their food, their stay, all of the treatment is all covered by St. Jude Children's Hospital. It's an amazing cause. You guys can find the donation link in chat if you do want to contribute to that.
Yeah.
A fun thing about that is if we hit a donation goal, which for today is going to be $325 from our current goal, we will subject the builders to a very fun challenge throughout the event today. So it's going to be really, really cool.
Let's get that going, guys.
Yeah, I think we're ready to dive in. Any other thoughts before we get things going with our
I'm
builders?
just excited to get going.
I think we got to meet our builders now, so let's get into it, guys. All right, guys, so you guys can see both of our builders are now on screen.
Hello.
So we have Sean, who's going to be on your top left corner, and we have Tyler, who's going to be on your bottom right. You guys can see this is going to be our main competition screen. There's going to be lots of info on screen describing all of the things that are going to be happening throughout the event. But I think the first thing to do is to get to know our builders a little bit better, right?
Absolutely.
All right, so why don't we go ahead and dive in with Sean. First, Sean, tell us a little bit about yourself.
You can find me online at like Lego Random Lego Vector. I know my own name, I guess. But yeah, Sean Mayo. I like building all kinds of things. I started initially doing medieval fantasy stuff, but kind of branched off into building whatever. So.
Beautiful. And you guys can see lots of his builds being shown on screen right now. We've actually got his previous round's build as well. Right now we're seeing the little, a little like straw hut cottage that you built
that was
from
awful.
our previous round. Yeah. And then his next build I think might be up next. The slides are a little bit long, but we're gonna wait to see what we've
they're
got.
still looking at my pitiful hut.
Yeah, we are. It's so beautiful. We wanted to study it for a little bit. And there you go, the beautiful parrot that allowed him to succeed over the other amazing builder he competed against, Cecilia. That was a tough round for him. I mean, all of them
really
have
awesome,
been, right?
Yeah, we've had great builds.
It's
this
been really,
season.
really good. And I'm
Really
excited
awesome
to see what these
builds.
guys are going to come up with today.
I am
All right,
too.
next let's go over and meet our other competitor, which is Tyler. Tyler, go ahead and introduce yourself.
My name is Tyler. You can find me online as Legoholic. I like building pretty much everything, but the thing that I like building the most is characters. I love using these handy-dandy little Mixel eyes that Lego started producing, and they make for some awesome characters. So that's probably my favorite thing to build. But I like building pretty much anything with Lego.
Awesome. And again, you guys can see all of his awesome builds there on the screen. He's done some amazing stuff. His builds from the first round were incredible as well, which allowed him to succeed over our good friend Little John, which was unfortunate, but it's a competition, right? Not everybody can be a winner. So,
Exactly.
all right, so let's get a couple things ready here. We're going to go back to the main screen. We're going to get ready for our first item of the day, which is going to be voting on the theme.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I've got everything ready here. So we're gonna have about 3 minutes for you guys to vote on the themes. The themes are now on screen. Steek, why don't you let our viewers know what the themes are for
Our
today?
first one is going to be superheroes. Second one is objects and replicas. So I feel like both of our contestants do really well with both
Yeah,
of
it's
those.
a very generic theme. but-
Racers, Technic, and Mindstorms. That's going to be awesome. So we can get some really cool moving parts.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, there are some vehicle parts in there, which they can definitely work with to do some Racers, Technic, and Mindstorms inspired stuff. So again, guys, remember, if you do want to vote, you got to be in the chat. You got to be logged in with the Twitch account.
Yeah.
Of course, a follow is appreciated as well. But we're going to get that started. You guys are going to have 3 minutes to vote on what the first challenge is going to be. And let's go ahead and do that.
Racers, Tech.
So where do you think you would, like, which type of theme would you want to do, Steve?
Just because of what we've seen so far this season, I kind of want to see the superheroes.
Okay, yeah.
But all of them are really, really cool. I want to lean towards superheroes just because we haven't seen any of
Maybe
that
something
yet.
a little bit different, yeah. And that's why I tried to bring in some themes that we haven't
we're
done yet.
definitely going to
So.
see some unique stuff regardless of
Absolutely.
what we get.
Absolutely. So we got lots of people voting in the chat already, which is
Awesome,
amazing.
guys.
Interesting kind of where directions
Yeah.
are. We don't want to give anything away, though. We're going to let them suffer some silence
He's
over
already
there.
got ideas for categories.
Oh, man.
Are you ready brainstorming up a bunch of ideas?
He's figured it out.
You decided you don't even know what the theme is.
I figured out what I'd do for one theme.
Okay, that's good. Hey, you're preparing a little bit.
That's
so
one more than me. Like racers, I'll build this.
Yeah, like, there's my racer build.
All right, interesting. We got 2 minutes left to vote, guys. Again, feel free to hop into the stream, twitch.tv/BrickinNick to get voting. Which theme does he have figured out? I don't know. We're not going to talk about which theme is decided, but
Race cars and robots.
Heroes.
I don't think Tyler's going to want to give away anything either. He doesn't want to let everyone else know that he's on to a theme already. Yes, guys, so it's going to be ! vote space the number in chat. You can see everyone else is getting in voting on their favorite theme of choice. I'll also make sure I drop those options in chat for you guys again. Get the timer ready. So the first round of today's building is going to be a 30-minute building round. So it's going to be a pretty good amount of time for them to work with. But what's interesting is they can only, they have 30 minutes to build, and then whatever they build must be set aside, and they cannot take any parts from that. They can't touch it again during the second round, which is going to be a 45-minute building round. So, yeah. Oops, wrong thing. And now we just got to get that visible on screen here. There we go, 30 minutes.
So can we pull up source material on our phones?
Yes, you guys are welcome to pull up source material. Absolutely, absolutely. And just hello to everyone in chat. Thank you guys for all being here, part of this amazing event. We've got so many people I can't even keep up.
Already. That is amazing.
Johnny, Casey, Triple X, Pop Fanatic, Sync, Chewbacca, Talon, Free J Jules, Maddie. Oh my gosh, all of these amazing people. And I think we got some new faces in here as well. So maybe perhaps some people from our audience here. Thank you guys for getting involved as well. 30 seconds left to vote, guys, so make sure you get your votes in, okay? Brickworld's been amazing. Have you been having a good time here?
So
We're gonna have lots of time to talk about Brickworld during the competition, maybe while these guys get started.
Yeah.
I do apologize, I also have nothing for you to open the boxes with, so just...
I'm gonna use my badge, like a little sliver of metal.
All right, and it looks like our vote is about to expire. I think our theme is most likely set in stone. So let's see what that is gonna be for today. All right, and the theme for today is gonna be objects and replicas, guys. What do you guys think? Does that sound pretty good?
I think
was
we
that
got
the
it.
theme you were planning for?
No, it was not.
No.
So we'll see what
Nice little
happens.
curveball in there for you.
We got to pull out our inner Bruce Lowell.
Yeah, you do indeed. You do indeed. All right, guys. Any other thoughts before we get this round started? Any other questions from our builders? No, we're ready to go?
I think so.
Let's do this. Oh, we got to do a little dance quickly. Yeah, you guys got to dance too. Exactly.
Yeah,
Big
keep
J,
going.
thank you for the 3 months of subs, dude. Really, really appreciate it. All right, so it's going to be 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build.
Okay.
All right. Builders, are you ready?
No.
Okay, do that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build. Awesome. And there they go. They're off. This is part of the challenge, getting the boxes open.
Yes,
so it could be
always fun to
potentially
see.
one of the hardest parts for
Yeah.
sure.
See
For
what
sure.
people want
Yeah.
to focus on, building or separating.
I know, it's always interesting, and especially this season, I feel like it
Yeah.
wasn't as prevalent in season 1, but you really see kind of how builders strategize, right? Whether they like to
Yes.
sort, whether they just kind of lay things out by bag and go right at it.
Yeah.
It's really interesting to see how everybody approaches it. Would you say you're more of a sorter, or do you just lay them out and go at it?
I'm definitely more of a search and destroy.
Search and
Put 'em
destroy, yeah.
all into
Just
one
get 'em in
big
there
pile
and go for it, eh?
If I can't find what I'm looking for, but then I
Gotcha.
definitely will
Okay,
separate
yeah,
it out. But
fair
yeah.
enough, fair enough. Now we're making them struggle, so I think see Johnny picked up on it. Sean was already smart enough to use his badge to unlock it.
Nice.
And for everyone in chat, don't forget to check out our amazing builders. You got Sean's information right there if you want to see his Flickr, his Instagram, and some of his other social media. And then we have the same thing for Tyler. So make sure you guys go check them out. Of course, don't forget to donate as well. You guys can subject me and Steve here to some fun challenges as well. We have some cool incentives setup if you want to make us suffer a little bit. So maybe, you never know what you might see. So, and let me update this here so everyone knows what our theme was, which was objects and replicas.
Yes.
And we are doing the medium creative build challenge right now. Beautiful. Pop Fanatic, I do apologize. I was not able to get the sets command updated. I can get that for you guys in a later round, perhaps. And Talkin' Donkey, welcome on in. How are you doing, friend? Yes, I'm so sorry, guys. You know what? I'm gonna do it right now. Let me get that set up for you guys.
I'm not sure if Tyler has, but Sean's already got his phone out. Looking up ideas.
Yeah, no, I mean, that's smart.
I don't
You know,
know.
it's good to have some
I don't
reference
know.
material when you're
That's what
working with stuff.
That's what the sorting is for.
Cool.
Well, this is a timer to help me remember.
You know what, Steve, why don't we talk a little bit about the sets that we have on
Absolutely.
hand? So here, feel free to hold those guys there. I'm just gonna start getting the set numbers noted so everybody can check those out. So what are your first thoughts when you see these sets? Like, if you were doing objects and replicas and you had these sets before you, what kind of things do you think you'd be doing with them?
We're definitely seeing a lot of really cool parts in this Daredevil stunt plane.
Yeah, that's why I picked it out. I thought it had a really nice mix of
I'm
pieces
really loving
and
a
some
lot
good
of
colors,
those.
right?
Yes. A lot of
Awesome.
unique pieces as well
Yeah.
as, the colors in the rally car are really, really cool. You got the black, the green.
Yep.
I really like that combo a lot.
It is a good combo.
I
It
love
is a
that
good combo
of
indeed.
colors.
The rally car, and last one is 31076.
Yes.
Daredevil stunt plane.
Tough.
Love it. Alright, there we go, guys. Now you guys will be able to see all of the sets our builders are using.
Here, I'll have to check out the.
Wow, that is an awful combination, Big J. I'm glad we don't have any growth strengths to mix our Bean Boozle beans with.
Oh.
If that should happen. Sets. Boom. There you go, guys. There you go. Of course, I wanted to make sure, because there's like two kind of
That's
focus
right,
color
I
themes.
didn't even
You
show
got some
off the sets,
neutrals,
really.
you got some lime green, right? But I wanted to make sure we got a little bit of yellow and orange mixed in there as
Yeah.
well. Give them a little bit of variety overall, right? That's kind of the goal with
Well,
this.
there's even a little bit of gold.
There
in
is
here.
some gold.
I
Could
like
be interesting
that.
to see worked in. Absolutely. Totally agree with that. Totally agree with that. We're already 4 minutes into the build. I wonder if we can see if our builders kind of have anything going there. I'm really not. Nothing. Yeah, sorting, you got to start somewhere, right? So getting things sorted. I think that's what they're both doing
Yeah,
right
they
now.
both
30
have got
minutes is a
their
pretty
array
good amount of
going.
time for the first round, especially considering the number
Yeah.
of parts we have.
It gives
So-
a little extra time to
It
separate.
does. It does indeed.
Get
Absolutely.
your bearings.
Yep. Yep. So let's talk a little bit about your experience at Brickworld so far.
It has
So this
been
is your
amazing.
first time kind of being a full attendee, being able to walk around,
Yeah.
see everything. What are your thoughts? How does it differ
been
from being just a
amazing.
public attendee?
I've actually never. Oh,
'Cause you did,
okay,
like, the other
yeah,
shows
last
kind of,
year.
right?
Yeah, last
So-
year I went to Brickworld Indy.
Awesome.
And it was a much smaller show.
Okay.
I'm blown away. Number one, the size of this room.
Gotcha.
100,000 square
Yeah,
feet
it's a
of
massive
Lego
display.
awesomeness.
Yeah.
It's
Tough.
fantastic, and it's
is
cool
really tough.
to see like along the
Do you have an idea yet?
people setting up. I mean, on Wednesday there was a few people that were
Yeah.
all ready to go, but it was really along the week, Thursday, Friday, that you really started to see things come together, and that was a really awesome,
Yeah.
thing to
just
see.
Yeah, see
their
things kind of come to
process.
life,
Yeah.
right? And
Be
you
able
get,
to ask questions.
Yeah,
and
while
stuff.
they're working
Yes,
on stuff,
exactly.
because you like when a build's done, it's hard to say, hey, can you show me how this is built?
Right,
But
exactly.
if they're in the process of building, then you kind of get to see how that comes together live, right?
Yeah.
So,
It also is really great being able to talk to the artist,
yeah.
see what their favorite parts of the build are, maybe some things that you didn't notice while looking at
Indeed, yeah.
it.
'Cause-
It's been really, really cool.
yeah, no, that's a really great point actually. Just being able to get information directly from the person who does it,
Yes.
and learn about what their favorite things are about
Yes.
it is really, really awesome for sure. Absolutely.
I do love to see like minifigs in scenes doing funny things.
Indeed, indeed, and a
That's-
lot of times those are hidden in small little corners
Yes,
and
and
stuff,
you really
right?
got to
So-
look for them. Yeah, it's really, really fun.
Absolutely, absolutely. I hope everybody in chat is doing well as well today. What would you guys be building if
much
you were into object replicas? Or I'd love to hear about any convention experiences from anyone else. The cool thing is there are so many Lego conventions all over North
Yes.
America. So like really, no matter where you are, you should be able to find an awesome Lego building event to check out, which is super fantastic. I've only done Brickworld and BrickFet, which is an event in Toronto, although I
Okay.
don't think that one's really going on anymore. but I love coming here. It's so worth the 9-hour drive.
Absolutely.
Getting to see friends every year, participate in fun events and panels. I mean, the fact that we're getting to do this today
is awesome.
Is pretty incredible. And again, thank you to everyone at Brickworld who was able to hook us up with this amazing space. If you guys want to learn more about Brickworld, if you happen to be maybe not too far from Brickworld Chicago,
definitely
you can
check
always
it out.
check it out and swing by the event. So
definitely worth it.
Yeah, it is super duper awesome. Our friend Free J recently finished his Batman build. Have you been seeing
I
the
did see that.
saw the
I did
pictures
see
of
that, yeah.
Free J looking awesome, my dude.
Amazing.
I love it. We do actually have a whole community of Lego builders here on Twitch. It's called the Brick Building Community. We have also put together a Discord channel where you can
Definitely
check out
join that.
and get to know a bunch of
Yeah.
other the members of the community. So it's really, really cool that we can do that too.
People are posting some really awesome stuff on
Yeah,
there.
it's already amazing to see. And just like
Yes.
learning about like other ways that people like to share their Lego creations,
definitely.
YouTubers,
Yeah,
Instagrammers, like people who are just doing the Flickr thing. It's really cool just to see where the community is at, right?
Yes, it really is.
It really, really is. Indeed, we're aiming to take over Twitch. That's right. That is right, my dude. That is absolutely correct. So, builders, how are we feeling so far?
Okay, not so
yeah.
okay.
Not so okay? No? Is it an interesting set of parts?
Oh yeah, so there's a lot of odd numbers of things.
Oh, odd numbers of parts.
Oh,
Isn't that the
nice.
worst?
That's the
Isn't
worst.
that the worst?
There's no joints, ball joints, no hinges, and very little snot pieces.
Very little. Really?
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's surprising.
Yeah.
That's surprising. I guess you guys
Disappointed.
gonna have to stick to some simpler building for today.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed that I'm not going to be able to use Mixelize on anything
You
really.
don't have any brackets in there either.
There's
Very-
one bracket
There are
in
very
green.
few.
Okay.
Yeah,
There you
see
go.
this guy? But just one.
One. All right, that's interesting.
Yeah, I
That's
do feel like
interesting.
this is definitely a wider selection of pieces sometimes than
Yeah.
we've seen. Some really unique parts.
But it sounds like some of the, I think like a lot of the pieces that maybe builders rely on often, being like snot bricks and stuff like that,
Yes, those basic
they're
bricks.
having a harder time finding those in there. So that could definitely mix things up a little bit for the competition. Who else we got in here? Did the Lou Llama, of course, Miss Mazzy. I don't know if you were with Parky today. He might have shown it off. If not, I'm gonna try and get some pictures up of all the builds that I brought to the event, so that you guys can see all that. I'm Coopin. I love it. Power to the brickers. That is awesome. I know, right? Real Lego builders don't need joints. You guys are too reliant on their basic
Ooh,
bricks.
I think an entire Bionicle community disagrees with you.
That is a fair point.
That is
fair
actually
point.
something I've been seeing a lot of.
Yeah.
Is the Bionicle builds,
I think
and those are super cool.
I think it's cool to see that, like, as Bionicle kind of faded out, a community of its own has built up, and I feel like it's
Yeah,
almost been
I
growing
definitely
as like
agree.
people explore a little bit more of the potential of what
Yeah,
Bionicle
definitely.
pieces can do. It's definitely really, really awesome to see.
Yeah, the resurgence of the second wave of like slightly better armor
Yep,
and masks.
yep.
Yeah, really added to a lot of cool
Agreed.
builds around.
They do indeed. They do indeed. Yeah. And Shen, how are you doing, my friend? Welcome on in. I think you might have missed Mazzy, but I'm sure he's probably going to do another stream. So, yeah, sorry, a snot brick. I'm using the Lego terms, not being
That's
very
okay.
kind here. Do you want to explain what a snot brick is
Yeah, so
to somebody?
snot stands for studs not on top. So that could be on the sides.
There you go.
but thank you so much for
Oh,
the
see,
for
there
the
is
visuals.
one in there. You guys
Perfect.
are good.
It really helps with
I would like
multi-directional
50.
building.
Yeah, that'd be
To
awesome
build
for
anything
sure.
off of the side there,
Yep.
or yeah, there are some other cool parts that will do that as well.
Yeah,
but
there's a wide variety of pieces that
Yeah, I'm
allow
not
you to,
seeing
although
a lot
apparently
of
not in
them.
these sets
Yeah,
today.
I'm
So
not
our builders are
seeing
going
a
to have to
lot
get a
of
little bit more creative, which is awesome.
I am seeing some
is
stuff to carve them together.
Bionicles, man, never. Bionicles, some cool stuff. Come on, guys. It is Lego. It is Lego. Like an Erling brick, yeah, that's a great one. A lot of people, I feel like, would know those as the headlight brick.
Oh,
Something you
okay.
saw in more classic Lego sets.
Yeah.
The stud on the side, so you can check that out there, which is super awesome. Someone does not finish a build, they are stuck with whatever they've got,
Others
so
just test
it
it
may
out.
not look so good if they haven't quite finished the build in one of the time rounds. But I'm reasonably confident both our builders are going to be pretty
Oh,
good at
yeah.
managing their time, especially after doing their first round.
Yeah.
Helps kind of give them a feel of how
Yeah,
the
warm it
competition
up a
works,
little bit,
warm up.
yeah.
Yep, exactly. And just a shout out to Pixel Unicorn, all the other follows coming in. Thank you so much, guys, for dropping
Thank you,
those hearts.
everybody.
Means
You're
a lot.
amazing.
Means a lot. Wait, did you see them trying to work together?
I asked him a question. He helped me out. You know, maybe give him some bonus points for
I
that.
don't know if that stuff's allowed.
Basically, I think he's got. I think he's got a bad
We should have
idea.
put a dividing wall up.
No, he's got a
We
bad
should have
idea
had
that's
a
not going to work
divider
out. So I
separate
want to
these
help
guys
him
from each other.
create the bad idea.
Is that legal? I don't know. This is uncharted territory for the competition, guys. We've never had anyone in person before. So
We've never had anybody be
I don't
friends.
know what that might mean for this event. I mean,
You can't be friends.
We've never had anyone be friends.
No friendship.
we're all friends.
I know.
Absolutely.
Just for the time of the
Absolutely.
competition, we may not quite be friends, but. Shand is somewhere hanging around here. I don't quite know where, but she is somewhere around here. Teamwork. I mean, this is not a teamwork event, Psycho, so no.
Speaking of that, it's been really great to put faces to names to a
Right?
lot of people.
Isn't it nice?
That has felt really,
That's
really
one of
good.
the best parts of these events. 'Cause I mean,
Yes.
you get to become friends with people online, but there's really nothing like being able to hang out in person.
Absolutely.
I mean, how exciting was it for you to meet Parky last night?
So awesome.
Right?
It was so awesome.
Yeah. It feels like old friends getting back together,
It
like after
really
not seeing each
does.
other for a
Yeah.
long time, right? So it's really, really cool to be able to do that.
That's one of
Yeah.
the things I love about our Twitch community.
It is, yeah.
Everyone is just so close, great friends, super
Indeed,
kind to each other,
indeed,
and you
they
just
are.
feel like you've known everyone
Yeah.
for a really long
It does.
time.
It
It's
does.
great.
You get to know each other really, really well.
Yeah.
I think like Twitch is so unique in its interactivity. Just being
Definitely.
able to talk to people, get to
Definitely.
know people, learn about them, learn about what their interests are. Like never would have expected to have friends in Belgium or
Right.
like what are the odds that you're going to meet someone in a normal life circumstance
Absolutely.
from those places? So the
Yeah.
internet is a really good way to connect everyone together.
Cheap
Is
traveling.
Shan doing Dirty Brickster right now?
I think she is,
Oh,
yeah.
awesome. I love it. And guys, an exciting thing, Parky's actually going to be joining us for the second round.
Yep.
I'm so lucky that we have our friend Seek here joining us for the first round today. But
Thanks
we
for
are going to have
having me.
Parky back on after having him on the other day. So it's going to be super duper fun to have him
Tune
joining
in
us.
for that.
And of course, if you guys haven't checked out my friend Steve, he's another brick building streamer on Twitch, so make sure you get on there and show him some love as well. Miss Mazzy's wondering if maybe you've had to drag away Shan from any Harry Potter stuff. Has there been anything here that's been really tempting for you guys? Because there
As
are a
far
lot of
as
vendors.
sets to buy,
Yeah.
or no, she's pretty specific in like
Okay.
a few things that she
Yeah.
wants, and we didn't find it here.
Gotcha,
But there
gotcha.
was a massive display of Harry Potter on the other
Oh,
side.
okay, wow.
It's really awesome. Lots of
Fantastic.
moving parts.
Yeah.
Whole Quidditch pitch.
Ooh,
moving
beautiful. That's
with moving
fantastic.
characters.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Awesome. Shan just said she did not get a lot, but she did get a sorting hat the other day, so that's kind of cool.
Yes.
That's kind of cool.
We did get more minifigs than we did Harry Potter sets.
Okay, that's fair.
Picked up a couple individual
Yeah,
figures.
some of the rare ones, perhaps. Yeah. And Jokey's here as well.
Jokey!
A friend
hello.
from Steve's community, which is awesome. That castle, though, right? Oh, sorry. I do not. I'm so sorry, Reed. I would thank you so much for trying to get the stream up there. I have nothing to help you with. I wish I could. Our friend Hope Castle here, he has a really, really awesome display of this beautiful ice castle with all these amazing mythical creatures. If you happen to be here at the event, it's just like 2 booths away from where we are.
Awesome.
Just
I'm gonna
behind
check
the
that out.
Battlestar Galactica display here.
Yeah, I haven't done anything on this side yet today, so yeah.
Oh, okay, lots more to check out.
So
I'm hoping to
much to
speak some
check
time,
out.
and there's a lot of prep that went into tonight, obviously. I wish you guys could see the full setup we have here. It's really, really cool.
It is amazing.
I think I got some pictures up online, so you can definitely look out for those as well. But there's so many amazing things to see, and I can't wait to make some time tonight to get out there and actually check everything out. It's going to be super duper awesome.
They don't give us enough time today.
I don't know. We do have an extra day now. Which is really, really nice, so it's awesome. They are such great builders, Brian. I totally agree. And it's going to be awesome to see what they're coming up with. It looks like we already have some things started here, which is great to see. Some bricks
Is
are
this-
finally being clicked together.
Is this our first set with a minifigure in it?
It is actually. It is.
So
It's not
hopefully-
going to be our last, though. It's not going to be our last. I will
so
say
we
that.
see some integrations of that in there?
Yes, it'll be interesting to see some minifigure scale stuff worked on, which is going to be
Yeah.
awesome. But yep, this is going to be an intense round. An intense round indeed. Do we maybe want to take a quick look at the bracket to see kind of how the competition
Absolutely,
folded out?
yes.
That way people can get an
See
idea
where
of
we're
that.
at.
Yep. So that's all good. We're going to dive into the bracket here. So just so you guys know, we've had 8 builders competing in the competition. Casey and Kyle, who were able to beat out Dave and Kevin, are going to be competing a little bit later today. Our friend Sean here on your top left was able to defeat Cecilia in a very intense battle.
Yeah.
Cecilia built a beautiful little pirate. Sean had done a parrot, and they were like, the two builds would have gone
That
together
was
so
such
well.
a hard,
for sure.
hard choice.
It was. It really, really was. And then we had John and Tyler compete. Of course, Tyler is here now. John, unfortunately, did not make it through. He's actually hanging out watching the stream right now.
Woo!
Came up with some super cool, like, he had a volcano, a little
it was a
Aztec
really
theme.
cool
It was all
micro
tied
build.
into adventurous, so it was like
Yeah.
all the different elements of like a temple and kind of thing that you would see
Yeah.
from that kind of thing. So it was really, really cool as well.
That's been fun to see as well. Everyone's different, unique styles.
Yeah, the way
coming
they approach the
together.
event. Absolutely. Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. Could not agree more. Whew.
It's
Man,
kind
it
of
is
hard to see
exciting.
Tyler over there. I'm so
I know,
curious what
gonna
he's
be-
doing. He's
yeah,
keeping
we'll probably
it
end up getting a little bit of a better view here, but it's going to be awesome to see everything come together. Going to be awesome indeed. Objects and replicas. It is an intense theme. I don't even know if anything jumps out to me immediately, like what kind of thing I would be doing for this kind of theme.
I don't either.
It's really, really hard to say. Really, really hard to say. But chat, I hope you guys are doing awesome. Hope you guys have had a good week. It's been kind of chaotic
It has.
here at the event, but I mean, that's what it's all about. You know, like just a week of craziness and busyness, getting all your builds set up, interacting with friends, checking out panels. I was lucky enough to be part of a YouTube and live streaming open
was amazing.
roundtable, which was pretty awesome.
It was
Got to
amazing.
answer some questions from the community about that kind of stuff. Trying to get the word out on Twitch, being an awesome live streaming platform, right? So it was fun to be able to do that. Definitely a lot of fun to be able to do that as well.
Were you able to make it to any other panels or
Nothing at all. Nothing at all.
busy
man.
the whole time?
Yeah, I mean, building Duplo desks and stuff like that definitely
It
takes
is
some
very
time.
time consuming.
Yep. Don't be losing any pieces. there,
Trying not
Sean.
to. I'm trying not
Try
to.
not
I already lost one over the front.
You
Oh,
did.
no.
Did you
Bit-
want
No, I'm good. I got it.
You got it? Okay, awesome.
Perfect.
When did he even move out of the chair? He's so
I
stealthy.
did not even
These
notice that
builders
happen.
are very, very sneaky. Very, very sneaky indeed. And again, guys, just make sure if you'd like to, you can of course check out Sean. He's on Flickr, Instagram, and the Instagram page for actually Sean and Tyler's like YouTube channel community, where they're actually building all these awesome models and putting out instructions for them. That way, if people want to, they can
Awesome.
build them on their own.
Awesome.
And they've put together some amazing models. So it's kind of interesting because in their day-to-day life, they're actually working together on putting all these models and videos
Yeah.
together. And now they're competing head-to-head. So hopefully we don't create any bad blood between them. Tyler is right there as well. And then where are we? So we for charity, guys. Again, we're raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, an amazing cause. I think we're at about $238.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, Hope Castle coming in with a cheer. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
Thank you so
And if
much.
we hit $325 during this first round of the competition, we are going to subject our builders to a very fun challenge. Plus, with each donation, you guys can subject us to a very fun challenge or some very silly things to do. So feel free to check all that stuff out, guys. If you would like to see all the fun things that you can make us do. Have you ever been Bean Boozled before?
I've not.
Oh, that would be fun to watch.
I'm excited and scared.
It is a little terrifying, but it's really not so bad overall. It's really
Okay.
And I mean, it's for the kids, right? So
Absolutely,
you really can't go wrong.
anything.
You really can't go wrong doing
Absolutely.
Arky made it look pretty bad.
I think Parky was a little bit of a baby. He could have sucked it up and swallowed that jelly bean, but he was a little bit too much of a wuss. Maybe you guys can make him do it again today. Who knows?
Ooh.
Make Steve suffer. Casey wants to see you suffer.
Do
See.
it.
And Jill, how are you doing, my man? Jill was actually lucky enough to get to see Parky a couple weeks ago.
I have no
he was
idea
over
what I'm doing.
in Europe
Awesome.
for a
I'm
like,
burning through
convention
all
over
the
there, which was
pictures.
super duper cool to see. So that's awesome. It is horrific
Horrific
torture,
torture.
but again, for the kids. So. And yes, Jill, it is so amazing to have both Tyler and Sean in the competition. Gonna be sad to see one of them go today, but that's the nature of the event. Can't
Yeah,
have a
that's
bunch of
gonna be
winners. And yo, we got our friend Alex here. He must be in the hall somewhere. He's got some awesome builds on display, which is super duper cool.
How's it
He's a
going?
builder of really big like props and replicas,
Cool.
especially from video games. Oh hey, and we got MDU in here. Kyle is actually gonna be a competitor.
Awesome.
A little bit later today. He's an awesome builder as well. So you guys will be able to see some of his stuff when we do his introduction a little bit later in the stream. Are you doing all right, Alex? What's the fail fish for, man? What's the fail fish for? I do want to give a quick shout out to pretty much everyone who helped. There were so many people who helped us build this studio. Helped me with like some random like technical things that I didn't have on hand, some power supplies. We got a cool TV set up, that way everyone who's walking by can check out the stream and see what that looks like.
Yeah.
There's just been so many help from so many different people. Of course, Steve was incredibly helpful all throughout this weekend.
Anything.
providing, you know, lots
Anything
of
to help
building
out.
assistance with these desks. So we actually have like a cool little caster's desk here.
Yeah.
We got our monitors inset, that way they don't get in the way of you guys seeing everything here. It was fun. Shane, I'm so glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for your
Shane.
help as well. Ooh, gotta stay hydrated over here.
As we're getting past the lunch hour, it's starting to clear up a little bit in here.
Yeah, people are starting to settle in for some food, which is definitely a good idea.
We got our constant flow of people coming to check it out.
We do indeed. Yeah, it's super awesome to see everybody getting on in here. So tell me a little bit more, because I imagine in your first time here, you've done a couple more panels, maybe?
I did not go to a ton.
What's not a ton?
I went to, let's see, like probably 3 or 4.
3 or 4. I think that's a really good amount to get into to a convention.
I went to
weekend.
one on lugs. Really want to get
Lugs,
involved
awesome.
in a lug of
Yeah.
some sort.
Do you have a local Lego user group that you could potentially join?
We
or?
do. It's specifically focused on trains.
Gotcha,
So we're
okay.
looking to maybe branch out,
Do something a
either
little bit
create our
different, yeah.
own or join a virtual lug. Or there were
Gotcha,
so many
gotcha.
great options to get
Yeah.
involved in the
Okay,
community.
cool.
It was so helpful. They just really cleared things
That's
up.
awesome.
It was
That's
super,
really,
super
I'm glad
helpful.
to hear. And for anyone who doesn't know, a lug is a Lego user group.
Yes.
There's something very common. You'll actually see tons of lugs do collaborative displays at
Yeah.
events like Brickworld, which is really, really awesome to see. All the different things that they come up with. It's super duper cool. So tell us a little bit more. What were some of the other panels you checked
Obviously
out?
went to the online and video streaming.
That was probably the worst panel you saw this weekend?
Definitely. I didn't know anyone up there, so it was just like,
Really, really awful, huh?
I didn't know who to listen to.
Yeah.
Just joking, guys.
Uh-oh, did I hear Psycho saying that he reached over and took some bricks? You guys better not be stealing from each other here.
Oh,
There's a Kappa in the chat, so it was a joke. Don't worry. They're just playing with us. They're just playing with us.
I wouldn't be surprised.
all lies.
Maximka, welcome on in. How are you doing today? So good to have you here. Gil, I'd love to hear, or Jill, I'd love to hear a little bit more how your trip was with Parky. Parky was telling me all about it. I got to actually see Parky in Toronto first, and now he's somewhere here at the event, actually showing a little bit of the convention off, which is pretty cool for people who want to
There's
check
a
that
lot
online.
to see.
There is. And I mean, like, it's crazy just to see how much this event has grown. I think this is like my 5th or 6th year here. So just last year they opened up
You
the
suck.
full
You're
hall
building a
here.
cool thing.
This is about 100,000 square feet of display
It is
space. So
massive.
it's really, really insane to
Massive.
see everything that everyone's doing. So between the two seats, I know Mr. Riptide, but you know what? I don't even know if we had enough Lego for that. I'm not even sure.
Yeah, we were really running out near the end.
What's
We,
that?
we used so much in the desk and
We
the
did,
wall
we
that
did.
you see
The
behind
wall,
them.
Yup. That is all
And
Duplo.
Graham's got a whole setup on the other side.
He has
made
a
out of
super
Duplo
fun
as
event
well,
built over
so-
there. He's calling it a carnival, essentially. So he's got 2 really fun games that are entirely built out of Duplo.
It is really
If you guys
cool.
are here at the event, make sure you swing over to the other side and check it out. He's got a tea time event where you have to like throw a ball into a cup. And then he's got target training,
yeah.
where he's got a cool little like obstacle course with little Duplo blasters, and you have to knock these targets off. So it's
We,
really, really
we were
cool to
watching
see
it for
that
a
as well.
while. The kids were really enjoying
Oh,
it.
they were having a blast. They were absolutely having a blast.
And it's fun to get, excited for them. See
It
them,
is indeed.
see them
It is
get
indeed.
excited about
Yes,
it.
yes,
It's
it
really
is.
fun.
It is indeed. His stream is already done. Awesome. I'm glad Parky had a good time checking things out, and I'm looking forward to hanging out with him tonight. Hopefully, which
Absolutely.
is super fun. What are you doing? We are on vacation. Gil, don't be Jill. Watching the stream on vacation, you silly guy. You're so silly. Gil.
45 seconds.
Jill, thank you. Always too kind with the compliments. I really appreciate it. Not this year again. I know, right? Oh wait, Psycho, have you been to Brickworld before? That would be disappointing that he's not here this year.
He was saying
I would have had the
that he
chance to
lived
meet
close
us.
by.
Oh man, that's a bummer. It's a bummer. You should sneak on by tomorrow. That'd be a lot of fun. It'd be a lot of fun. So, I mean, the time's kind of flown by.
Oh wow!
I don't know if our
we only
builders are
got a
aware
little
that
over
we have
5 minutes left.
a little
minutes?
over 5 minutes, guys.
5?
Yep. So I hope you guys are ready to wrap up your first round builds.
Time is just
Again, guys, a
flying
reminder,
by.
we're going to have 2 rounds of building. This are 30-minute rounds. Once they are complete with the 30-minute round, they're not going to be able to touch those builds at all. Not going to be able to update them, take parts. So one kind of thing to consider is that they have to balance what kind of parts they're using.
Exactly.
Because they might use something now that they really like, and then later be like, oh, I really wish I had saved that piece for the
Yeah.
bigger round, right? So it'll be interesting to see
You have to
what our
conserve
builders
your
come up
parts
with.
and really strategize
You do,
with that.
you
It's
do
cool.
indeed, yeah. Awesome, Psycho. Hopefully get to see you tomorrow, man. It would be awesome to see you here. Whew. Man. I'm really excited to see what both of our builders have in store for us. It's going to be so cool to see these builds. Do you think you see what Tyler's got going there?
I like that.
Starting to get an idea of that. I think you
I
guys
don't like
might
it
start
at
telling
all.
chat. You're not liking it at all?
Too good.
I think I know what you got going there too, Sean, though. I'm kind of, I
like
know what's going on there. I like it. I know, right, Gil? I should just like take some boxes, plop them over, put some holes inside and be like, blah, build time. And funnily enough, we actually talked about having that as a challenge, but I was like, for a creative build without any instructions, like, how do you even do that? Because like you don't even know what you have to use.
Yeah.
And then like you're just feeling around for bees. You're gonna go, oh no, like it would be too crazy. But there are gonna be some fun challenges, guys. So look forward to that. Actually, perhaps one of the challenges later might involve you, my friends.
Cool.
Yeah. So that could be really, really fun to get you involved with that as well. Could it be really, really fun? Getting down to 3 minutes left.
Oh my gosh, I like your catapult.
What's that?
The catapult.
No, this is a phone stand. That way I can rest my phone there if I need to see things on the telephonic device, which is super duper cool.
That's awesome.
So again, guys, just want to remind you, of course, that you can check out both of our builders here. If you want to donate to the wonderful and amazing cause that is St. Jude Children's Hospital, you can do so right there as well.
Really
the
nice.
amazing thing is this is a direct donation link. The funds will go straight through PayPal,
Yep.
right to St. Jude Children's Hospital, which is fantastic. Love how he builds this thing in half an hour. Would take me like, I know, Jules, honestly, these guys, all the builders on this competition are building
So
things in like
amazing.
30 minutes with a limited set of parts.
Yes.
Better than builds that I could like ever dream of.
It's
coming up with.
amazing.
It's just insane what these guys are capable of. It's just insane, Jules. But I'm sure you would do equally well. Jules is actually a wonderful builder as well.
Awesome.
I've seen some of his wonderful stuff on Flickr, so it's been super cool to see some of your awesome builds, Jules. Some of your awesome builds. All right, getting down to 2 minutes and just under 30 seconds. Parky's going to be joining us for the second round of the competition today, Jill. I imagine he's just trying to take everything in here at the event.
Yes.
There's so much to see.
There
It
really
does
is.
take some time. Take some time, especially when the public's around.
Yep.
Admittedly, as awesome as they are, and it is getting to see them, it's harder to take in
Yeah,
everything with them there, right?
Lots of
'Cause
people.
Lots of people to work through, Yo, Ministry, welcome on in. Hope you're doing well
Welcome.
today. Got some Battle of Bricks goodness here from Brickworld Chicago. Super duper awesome event. Getting down to crunch time. Oh, it looks like Sean might be trying to squeeze in a second little build.
I think so.
You got to decide
think
whether or not
so.
you want that to stick around, or because if you half build something, you present it, it's stuck. So
Well, I've decided that
make sure you're making a
Tyler's
wise.
thing is too good. It's just time to prep for the second round.
Oh, already you decided he needs to get some prep done for the second round. I like it. I like it. Took you like 3 hours, right, Shane? All right. Oh yeah, let me get that for you,
I
Jules.
love that unique windshield. I love that windshield in the build. It'll just be really cool to see how they incorporate certain unique parts into the build.
Yep,
Like I was saying, I feel like these sets have a lot of unique
they do.
parts
They
in
do.
them.
Yeah, some cool colors as
Yeah.
well. And you know what, Jokey, I love that you said that all this Brickworld content makes me want to build some Lego. And
Absolutely.
I mean, what better place to
That's
get
what I've been
inspiration
saying.
for Lego
Yeah,
building,
that's what I've been saying the
Because I
whole
feel like
time.
you've like probably been like kind of putting off diving into some creative builds
Yes.
maybe. It's a little nerve-wracking, but I feel like the important thing is just get started, right?
So much.
But being at an
yeah.
event like this can really drive some inspiration,
Oh,
get you
there's
excited
so
about it.
much inspiration.
So, yep, it's really, really cool to do that. You know what, Chewbacca? I think Sean is actually just trying to do some more prep for the next round, so taking advantage of some extra
Gotta
time.
cut
here.
my losses.
Don't
I
say that.
see
Yeah,
stuff.
Sean,
We are
don't
down
say
to
that.
30 seconds,
Yep.
builders.
And again,
30
just to let you
seconds.
guys know, they are going to be presenting the builds, but the actual vote is going to be happening at the end of the competition. So make sure you're going to have to stick around for the 45-minute portion of the event, and then we will get to see. All right, we're going to be getting ready to count them down. We'll do a 5-second.
Okay.
Cool. All right. Builders, you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breaks down, builders. That is our first round of the competition. We are now going to get a little presentation from both of our builders here to see what kind of awesome stuff they came up with.
Cool.
Sean, why don't you go ahead and show us what you built for us today in our 30-minute building round.
All right, so I basically tried to build a racing arcade. So it's got the
Fantastic.
tilting steering wheel,
Wow.
sort of lean back seats.
Fits a variety of minifigures in there.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Nice little angles there.
Beautiful,
The
beautiful.
overhead canopy, there's a screen, there's a little coin slot, you stick coins in.
Amazing, even getting the little details
Even
in
the
there
grill
like that.
pedals at the bottom.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic.
That is
indeed.
really cool.
Amazing job, Sean. Let's get a round of applause, guys, for Sean's first build. I love it. Very good stuff. And what do we got from you, Tyler?
We've got a small DSLR camera. We've got sort of the focus ring in here. You've got a flash. There's all sorts of little switches and buttons. Look on the back. You've even got the screen where you can view your picture before you're about to make your snapshot. And a bunch of little sensors, a little adjustment wheel here for your settings.
Oh, I
so
love the engine.
Amazing. Tons of
I wish
awesome
you put
stuff
the
in there.
torso
That is
inside.
fantastic. Let's get a round of applause for Tyler as well, guys. Beautiful job to both our builders.
Amazing.
All right, guys, we are about to dive into the meat of our competition, a 45-minute building round. This is a lot of time for them to work with. So hopefully we get to see some really nice big models from these guys. We're also going to have a challenge about halfway through this portion, and that'll require you guys to hop in chat and decide what challenge our builders will be subjected to. All right, I got my timer up. We're going to switch up a bit of information here. We're moving on to our large builds. Are we ready to go, Steve?
So ready.
All right, let's get a countdown for these guys.
All right,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, build! All right, amazing, amazing, guys. Mel, we miss you here too, and Chu, I'm gonna make sure to call you that as well. Honestly, like, look at all the excitement from chat. You can just feel the energy. They were so excited to see everything that you guys build, which is awesome. Super duper awesome. I was just thinking there's, you know what, I saw the music is not coming through. There we go.
There we go.
So sorry, guys. I know it's probably really loud anyway, so you might not catch a lot of that, but it's good to have it. Yeah, so much love from everybody in chat for both builds. But Mel, I hope you're doing amazing over in London. Mel is a very good friend of ours in the brick building community. She actually competed in season 1 last year, which was super duper awesome. Super duper awesome. Right.
Which, if you guys have not seen any of the previous episodes this season or last season, please check them out. Amazing
I'm pretty
builds.
sure I've got some links for that kind of stuff there. Actually, that's just for the event. But
Okay.
I have those on my YouTube and my Twitch. All the videos are posted up there. So that way, if you guys want to catch up, you can scroll through, see all the different parts of the event.
The ideas I have
builds.
are
It
like
is
two
really
pieces
fun to
shy
see
of
what
big.
people have
It
done
really,
in the
really
past.
is. It really, really is. And you know what? Actually, while these guys are kind of getting started for this first time, why don't we take a look at some of their builds a little bit more?
Absolutely.
So we can go over some of their stuff. So Sean here, we're checking out his amazing, amazing spaceship build.
Wow.
Big, beautiful blue and black. This super cool alien. Is that an alien frog, Sean, that you had there? The lime green dude
Or
with like
it's
the
a pet in
blasters?
my closet. Yeah.
What's that? Yeah.
Yeah, he's a space hopper.
Space Hopper. I love that. I love it.
Inspired
Really
by
cool
Simon's
use of like the
Frog
round balls to give them some like
Yes.
very animated fingertips, which I love. The magnifying glass giving them some cool goggles. And then
One
this is like
small
such a
leap
big build, hard
frog.
to see on here.
Wow.
But we've got a beautiful, beautiful castle scene. Just tons of incredible detail. I love the transparent pieces for the waterfall.
I was just going to say
standing out from the
waterfalls.
rest of the
Yeah,
build.
waterfalls have really stood out to me here as
Yeah,
well.
it's really something that like people keep just pushing the boundaries on,
Yes,
on finding
I love-
ways to do waterfalls creatively.
The new techniques
clickets.
all the time.
Clickets everywhere.
Clickets everywhere.
There
I
are
mean, it's
clickets
fantastic.
everywhere.
And then here we've got his builds from the last round. This was a small like straw hut or cottage that we got to see, which was pretty awesome. And then of course we are going to get to see his amazing parrot build as well. I was thinking the same. The waterfall is amazing too. Giving you some love, Sean.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, there's his parrot again.
There's his parrot, beautiful. And let's take a look at some of Tyler's builds now. So there's actually his build from the last round that allowed him to defeat Little John. 3 different parts of his build. He had a beautiful cobra, a little trap bridge, and then like a skull that you would typically see at the entrance. To
Yeah,
a little
the
cave.
entrance,
So,
yep.
yep. So cool. As Tyler mentioned in his introduction, he loves doing character builds. Makes a great use of a lot of the Mixel eyes that have come out over the last few years to really help add a lot of depth and character to his builds. You can see another awesome character making use of those pieces. An angry turkey or a Rambo turkey. Tyler, what was that build called in particular?
I don't think it was called anything particular, but I think it was titled something like "Not This Year."
Ah, okay. Yeah, there you go. There you go. I like it. Turkey finally defending himself from becoming dinner this time around.
That was on Thanksgiving.
What's that?
Yeah, he posted it on Thanksgiving.
Yeah, no, super awesome way to tie into that. An amazing build of Stitch from Lilo and Stitch. Beautiful, beautiful build. Such awesome stuff. To see
Cool,
from
very,
these guys.
very posable too. That's what I love about those ball joints.
Yeah, they allow for so much flexibility,
Yeah.
posability, so many different things that you can do with that. Amazing. So we're about just 5 minutes in so far. I already see some things coming together from both of our builders, which is really exciting. Be exciting to see just how much they managed to get done in 45 minutes. And of course, I would always say I would consider it a bonus to see just how much they can get done.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of the times you may like only have an idea for one build, but if you finish a little bit early, that gives you a really good opportunity to try and add in some additional pieces to really bring your overall building to the next level, which is super duper exciting. And Hund, welcome on in, another amazing member of the brick building community. So good to see you, buddy. A Stitch phone case, not a fan at all. I feel like if you have a phone case, you might be a little bit of a fan. Just a little bit.
Maybe.
Just maybe. Some Exo Force, I love it. Jokey's been doing some Exo Force. That's
Fantastic.
awesome.
All
And
the
Neon,
mech building.
welcome on in. So good to have you here, checking out the event. Really appreciate you popping in. Yes, this is live streamed to twitch.tv/BrickinNick. What's cool about it too is you guys can get involved. We're going to be voting on a challenge in a little while, and then you guys will actually get to vote on the winners as well. Yeah, super duper fun. Of course, there's lots of people you guys can't see walking around, checking out the event. They were helping applaud our builders earlier, which was super duper cool to see as well. Neon, you've been doing some stuff in LEGO Digital Designer as well. I have to say, I love LDD. For anyone who doesn't know, that's a free LEGO building program that just allows you to build digitally with no limitations.
It's so
it's a
cool.
really good way to either plan out builds or just go beyond what you would normally be able to do and do some amazing building. Amazing building indeed. Are our builders doing okay? Do you guys need anything? We're diving in, competing.
I'm good.
You're good?
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, no, we're good.
Thank you.
It is fantastic for EJ to have Seek with us, co-hosting today.
It is an
Very,
honor
very
to be
lucky.
here.
It's so good to have you, man. It's just so much fun. It's so much fun. So how did you get into Star Wars? Star
How did I
Wars
get into
is your
Star
thing.
Wars?
If you guys ever see his stream, his room is just jam-packed from floor to ceiling with amazing Star Wars Lego sets. So how did that all start for you?
I mean, I think as a kid, my dad definitely got me into the original trilogy movies.
Amazing.
But I mean, right when I was turning around 10, went to see the episode 1 in the theater, and that really kicked it off.
Set
for me.
things into motion, kind of?
Got
Okay,
my love
yeah.
for Star Wars, and I just love the universe that it's in as well. Almost knocked that over.
Micah, you do have to vote here on Twitch. Everything is being done directly through the stream.
Yep.
So I can already see you're in Twitch, so you're going to be doing it there.
Whatever.
I think we're taking okay care of ourselves in this Nazi. We're going to be careful. We're going to make sure we have a break in between both rounds. Simon, did I see you were mentioning food possibly? We're going to be...
Yeah, I don't know, I want to wait 30, 40 minutes.
Okay, fair enough. Are you going out to get food? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Thought you were like ordering something. And by the way, Damiel, I think is what I'm going to go with. Thank you so much for that follow. Really appreciate it. Food's
Also,
super
if you
awesome.
want pizza, $5 a day.
For tonight?
Pizza night.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So there's a pizza party, we deliver Tuesday, $5. Go talk to Dale or follow him and talk to Dale.
It is Simon Liu. I'm hoping we can have him sneak in on one of the rounds coming up, possibly. It'd be awesome to have him join us as well. We are going to have the wonderful and amazing Kevin Hinkle, actually a past competitor from the season, joining us tomorrow as well as our co-host. So, and I wouldn't even be opposed if someone wanted to hop in today as the third co-host. We might even do that. So
That is also what's great about having all the brick builders in one area. You
Right?
can just kind of jump in, see everybody.
Yep, absolutely. And Jules, I will definitely make sure to say hi to him for you. Definitely make sure to say hi. Make sure to say hi. I have to admit, I do feel like I need to maybe grab some more water. Would you want to hold the fort if you want to put us on the little break screen?
Sure. How do I do that?
I got it all set up. So guys, I'm gonna let our builders kind of dive in here. I'll maybe see if maybe they want some water as well. This is a little bit of a longer building round, so I want to make sure we're taking care of our guys. So if you guys can hold the fort, I'm just gonna put us on a BR back soon. We're gonna let these guys keep building, and we will be right back with you in just a moment.
Yeah, water would actually be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Ooh. Brick cups and everything.
I'm just trying to help. I mean,
one's getting me too.
Right?
This one's getting me too.
Oh no.
Making it.
Finish you.
Very nice. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
So
There we
guys,
go.
we now have our friend Casey joining us. Casey's actually going to be a competitor a little bit later today, so I thought it'd be cool. Why not have him hang out with us for a little bit? I know we've also got some awesome people here. Edge, welcome on in. Elise K, how are you doing? Good to see you. I think everything should be good now. Let us know, guys, if we're all good. Should be all good. Yeah, without it would be way too loud. It's true. It's true. Yeah, we were on a break. You guys might have picked us up occasionally from the other guy's mic. That's probably why we're cutting out. So makes all sense. So Casey, how's your Brickworld been so far?
It's been different. This is my 8th Brickworld, so
Eighth Brickworld.
a little bit of
Wow.
a veteran.
Yeah.
Little bit. As opposed to Steve, who I'm
Newbie.
glad to have us.
Finally joining us
here,
here at the
yeah,
event.
so-
Yeah.
It's been pretty good though, so needless to say,
All right, I'm gonna let you guys do an interview. Cool?
Okay.
Sweet.
every Brickworld is a good Brickworld, so there's really never been a bad experience here. The whole reason you come is for the community, basically.
Absolutely.
And it never fails to disappoint, so I'm having a good time,
How many years of you being here have you had to display?
Well, I visited in 2010 on like the public day for all
Okay.
this, and then ever since the
Every
first
year
year,
since
I just
then.
went hard.
That's awesome.
So like the very first year, I had 2 or 3 friends with me, and we made this like big winter collab display. It was called the Winter Wonderland Ballroom. It was really bad, but you have to start somewhere.
don't believe that.
It was bad. I mean, our shop at home pick a brick order didn't come in till like the literal day before.
Oh.
So I remember staying up all night, and we were like watching like Christopher Nolan movies, and we were
Just to
just
keep
like
going.
building
Yeah.
as fast as possible.
That's awesome.
I don't regret it, but like I haven't learned anything because I was finishing a mock at this brick world like the night before.
Yeah.
Everything should be ready. So cool. Yeah, but from there, other big builds have been like Walking Dead, Herschel's Farmhouse, a lot of mosaics. Brickworld is the main event, so that's what I try and build for.
Yeah, definitely.
More or less. And being done with college now should help with building in general.
More time to put into it.
Actually being near my collection helps.
There you go. Yeah,
So,
it does help
yeah,
having
it helps.
having something to build with.
Right. So, no, it's been good though.
Let's see other questions for you. Is there a specific like theme that you go for toward with your builds, like more towards video games or?
So I started out on like a castle forum.
Okay.
And that's where I spent all my free time. I don't think I have like a single castle mock though. Like I have like a little baby micro scale
Okay.
kingdom. That's like literally it. But I
Okay.
spent like 4 years on a castle forum, ironically. So I don't know. And then last year I was like doing space. It's just like
Just all over the place.
whatever catches my
Going into
fancy.
everything.
This year it's Stranger Things.
Yes.
So
Really cool.
come by, check out the Stranger Things display. We also have like literally where we're looking right now is there's a giant Stranger Things mosaic by Finn from Rebel Lug. That's tight. I think he also made I'm not sure exactly what this one. He made the upside down house of the
Oh,
buyer's
yeah.
home.
Yeah, I saw that
So
one.
on the top half you have the normal Stranger Things build. On the bottom half you have the upside down.
Yeah.
And it is amazing. It got nominated for best
Cool.
youth creation, I want to
Yes.
say. So we'll see if they win. I was not good enough as a youth myself, so now I have to join in. So yeah, it's been good. So, but what was the question again?
Oh, just if you
theme,
found
building
any
themes,
sort of
yeah.
themes. Yeah, like video games,
No,
movies. But really branch out. That's awesome.
I don't know. I guess nothing holds my attention for long enough.
Of
So,
course.
but you're gonna stick with Star Wars?
I do love Star Wars or Harry Potter, or I've really been wanting to do some D&D maps.
There are 2 of those here.
I know.
Today.
So much inspiration.
I've seen
here.
2 really good beholders, and I'm like, I definitely need to share these with my
Ooh,
D&D
cool.
friends because
Yes.
they will love the beholders. One was the Mixelize, where it's like the ball and socket joint, while the other one was the Mixelize, or just the tiles. And like they're both different, but they're both like equally great.
Yeah, I do love seeing people's unique takes on the same thing.
Right.
This year we've seen a lot of Fortnite, we've seen a lot of Stranger Things, we've seen a lot of, let's see, what are some other cool things I've seen a lot of?
There's a lot of just like cultural staples.
Exactly,
That kind of make the rounds. Like we're just sitting right across from this great Battlestar Galactica.
Yes.
I think it's
Wow.
a collab, but I don't know for sure.
I think so, because I didn't see, there are like 3 or 4 nameplates over there.
Okay. Yeah. So like, that's great. Just watched it last fall.
Awesome.
Can't sing enough good things about Battlestar Galactica. Such a good show. Ending is a little contentious, but like I recommend it. So
Okay.
that's good. It's good. How we doing in the chat, everybody?
That's so cool.
Let's get some Bricky hype going.
Yeah, let's
for
get
our
some
builders.
hype, guys.
How you feeling, guys?
Oh gosh.
We have a little over 24 minutes left.
This
So we're
is
almost
tough.
halfway
I'm feeling okay,
This
feeling
is
okay?
tough.
but I feel like I'm also going to be panicked at the last
It's-
second, realizing I've used like all the good pieces and I don't have anything left to finish it.
That is part of the competition.
Yeah.
I love that. It's a big strategy.
I'm gonna sneak back in here.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be time to start preparing for our first challenge
All
today.
right.
What do you guys think?
Going to
Let's
subject our builders
do
to.
it.
I think we
Let's
should.
do it.
I think we should get that ready. So let me start to prepare.
Hype
for
in the
that.
chat. Hype in the chat. Let's get some Bricky hype
That's the
going.
stuff, Andy. Also, hi, Andy. Eric, man, I haven't seen you at Brickworld. I don't get it. Like, where are you, dude? I honestly could not get it out of my head that Eric was not coming this year. I asked him multiple times. I'm like, do you want to co-host Battle of the Bricks? He's like, Nick, I'm not going. I'm like, oh yeah, sorry. I'm like, but I did in some way, shape, or form. I asked him if he was coming 3 or 4 times. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't get my mind straight. But
Alas.
Couldn't
There's the
get my
Bricky
mind
hypes.
straight.
Frey J.
Oh,
Is that
yeah,
how you
Free J.
pronounce it? Free J.
Free J.
Thanks
I
for
don't
the
know.
Bricky hype.
I'm probably saying it wrong, but.
We're getting.
All right, so we're
some
just getting the
challenges
challenge
coming.
ready
Am
here.
I allowed to see?
Yeah, I'm not gonna show the ones you're gonna have in your round, so you'll be all right. You'll be all right. All right, guys. So let's get those shown on screen.
Oh,
So we've got 2 very interesting challenges here. Very interesting indeed.
Oh, no.
The first option is going to be that our co-host, who is explicitly Steek, he will get to remove 2 pieces of his choosing from their piles.
That's me.
Whatever you want. So you can be as mean or kind as you like. You can pick a part that they have, 10 or 20 of, or you could grab a part that you think is going to be extremely useful, set or offset their numbers. If they have 2 of one part, make it
Yeah.
odd. So that would definitely be a little harsh, though. Steek, it's up
So
to
you
him
can take
to
one
decide.
piece and all of them of that piece?
No, he's getting just one part.
Yeah,
so
one
2
individual
individual pieces.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So it's not like if he picks one and there's 4 of them,
all
they're all
Travis
gone.
bricks are gone.
It's not going to be that intense. It's not going to be that intense.
Depends on how mean the chat is, because they could
Yeah.
pick color removal instead.
And so color removal is just a
Yeah.
temporary time thing. So it would be no lime green building for the next 3
Okay.
minutes or something.
I'm sure Sean would be heartbroken by that.
A little bit. Or there's a lot of red and white there.
Yeah, depending on the
So
color
and
scheme
again,
they
you know
have
what?
going.
I'll let us
Black.
decide that one. Me and
Okay.
Steek will we'll coordinate on that one. So everybody, get ready to vote in the chat. We are going to start that and give you 3 minutes to vote right now.
2.
Do it up. Do it up.
What do you think it'll be?
I feel like people are going to be too tempted to give Steek a little bit of a power trip here. But I mean, I don't know. Steek's a pretty nice guy,
He is, he
This is his first time at the event. He doesn't want to,
I know,
make
I
any
don't-
enemies, right?
Yeah, my first
Yeah.
year, that would be bad.
Right, scaring everybody off.
Then you'll come back and it'll just
Sean
be
and
like,
Tyler just gonna be
that
like
guy that stole
that
our
guy that
bricks.
stole
That
my
one,
really
yeah.
useful pieces.
and it'll be a whole
Yep.
mock dedicated to
Oh my
hating
gosh.
Steve. So chat, this is all in your hands.
Yeah, it's all up to you guys. It's all up to you guys. And if you guys, for anyone who might be here in person, hop on to twitch.tv/BrickinNick and you guys can vote on the challenge right now. So that way you can have your say in what happens in Battle of Bricks. That's what it's all about. It's all about the viewers, right? So, yeah.
It is completely out of our
Are you
hands.
nervous for later today, Casey?
I'm very nervous just sitting here.
Just
Like,
sitting?
Just
Really?
sitting here. It's not even my turn yet. And
It's just
I'm
starting to like weigh down
it's
on
already
you a little bit.
affecting me.
Yeah, we're only probably about 30, 40 minutes from having you come on, so it's gonna be
No
awesome
pressure.
to see though. Oh my gosh, guys, we need some more votes in chat. Right now, we may or may not have a tie. We do not want to let the bot decide.
we don't want to let
You
the
are a
bot
co-host.
decide.
You are not allowed to vote. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You're competing later
It's so
today.
hard.
You're not allowed to vote either. So, well, let's get some more votes in the chat, guys. We got a minute 40 plenty of
We need
time
some
to get some more
more,
votes in
please.
here. Let's get the command. That way everybody can see how to do it up. How to do it up. There we go. Get in some more people. Is
So-
Sync a co-host? He will not. Sync is not from this area.
So I missed, obviously, first round, half an hour build between these two.
Yep.
Yeah.
How did that go? What do you think?
I think it went pretty
Between
well
the
for both
builders.
builders.
Absolutely.
I don't like to impress any opinion of who I may like better. Sean built an awesome little arcade. It was the first use of a minifigure, actually, in the entire competition. This is the first time we've had 17
I did that on
minifigures.
purpose for extra
Right?
points.
For sure, yeah, absolutely.
Chat may
absolutely.
love their minifigs.
Yep. And then Tyler over there built an awesome little camera. The theme is objects and replicas, in case you hadn't caught that. So they both done some cool replicas of some real life objects, which is awesome.
Yeah, I noticed that just when I was over at the Lego store yesterday, so many creator sets now have minifigs.
They do.
And
they
this
do.
is like a new thing for this
I love
year.
that it's like opening up some doors and stuff
Yes,
like that,
yes.
right? So, and Mix, hello there. How are you doing, my friend? Good to see you. And thank you all for getting in on the vote in action. We luckily do not have a tie anymore, but of course, I mean, with some last minute votes can mix things up.
Anything can change.
Anything can change. So, could definitely go and mix things up. When we get some more votes in, we will see what happens. We will see what
20 seconds. Get ready for Steak over here to take away your pieces.
Watch someone just like,
Or is it color removal? You don't know.
You don't know.
could be anything. All right.
4, 3, 2, 1. And
The challenge is going to be that Steak gets to remove 2 pieces
from
each of our builders.
Okay.
Yep. Yep, indeed. So you are welcome
on the creation
to head
or
over
just
there.
on the table? Or both?
Can I take them out of the creation?
No. You're absolutely not
please
allowed to
no,
touch what they've
please
already
no.
built.
Oh, please.
Absolutely
Please.
not.
It might
It's just like you
implode.
have the middle piece and then it just crumbles. So Steak is headed on over to decide what 2 pieces he's going to remove from each build.
Start with the furthest ones out. The ones I haven't touched yet.
The ones that are closest to him.
Tyler's gonna start rearranging his
I know, right?
it's
He's going to like
his
flip
pieces
his
in
whole
front of him
selection.
to like
Yeah.
play with what
Something
he thinks
like that,
Steak is
something
gonna
like
pick, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We'll have to see. This is exciting.
Oh. Nice.
Chad, I hope you're happy. You got what you wanted. So we end up with a grumpy Shonda. I mean, that's on you. So
Oh my gosh, I love it. Mazzy, I know they do have some panic kind of setting in. They're like, please don't take our really, really good stuff.
or it's
But it's whatever happens, right?
Oh,
it's the rush to now like
forgot about that
build
piece.
as much.
So why don't you bring those over here?
Now
so
that
we
he's
can see?
taking it, I really want it. You don't know what you got till it's gone.
All right, so Sean had a 2x8
Dang it.
Technic plate removed.
That piece
as
would have
well
been
as an
amazing.
engine piece.
That piece goes right
Make your way
here.
over to Tyler
Let me
now.
just show them where it should go.
Right there.
Right there.
We're just gonna let those to the
No.
side as we enjoy the beauty of these pieces that Sean cannot touch anymore.
As we know in Lego,
It was close, Jules. It was close. You can't deny that.
Whatever you do, don't
creativity
take
is
the
bred by
propeller.
limitation. So if anything, we're helping them.
Indeed, we're inspiring them to work harder, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
And Maddie, so sad we couldn't get to see you this year. Hopefully you can make it out next year. We definitely miss you here. So, and Mix, I hope you're having an awesome weekend, dude. We're having an amazing time here at Brickworld, of course.
It's been great.
Yo, Tim, how you doing? Welcome on in. We've got Casey, one of our coming up competitors, hanging out with us. Steak is over by Tyler right now. He's our co-host, and he is currently deciding what 2 pieces he's going to be removing from our builder Tyler to subject him to a little bit of torture for
Already
today's
did his
episode.
damage
Tyler's-
to me.
Tyler's build is mostly red, white, and blue.
Yep.
So probably removing one of those 3 is going to do the most damage.
Could it be?
Oh,
Could
and
indeed.
there goes a big one. It's got that almost like
I think that's like the boat
piece.
underpiece.
Yeah,
Yep, yep.
boat piece. Who knows the exact Bricklink specifications, but
I'm
he's also taking.
sure someone out there does. So I'm sure someone out there
Steve,
does.
come on back. Tell us what you.
Steve's gonna let us know what 2 pieces he has removed. Ooh, very interesting selection. So I'm not even sure what to call this one. This is like a modified 2x6 plate
Right.
with studs on the front. So this is one of the few pieces that have studs that allow you to do some snot building or
Right.
studs not on top building. And then yes, the boat underside piece is like a 4x6
You were
curved
fine with
wedge.
that.
Trying to make sure I get some glare removed there.
I don't know if they were trying to throw me off with
What they were telling you,
Yeah,
like saying,
exactly.
like trying to influence your vote and
Yeah.
stuff.
Go ahead, take it. I don't even care.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, whatever.
Yep.
Whatever, dude.
Yeah, just don't take this one.
Right.
And then he like.
Well, we'll have to
Points
see
to
how
the
much this might
mixed
set back our builders. A tough challenge for sure. They still have 15 minutes to go. Lots of time to work on some awesome stuff. Tim, for anyone who doesn't know, this is Battle of the Bricks, live Lego building competition here on Twitch. We're actually doing it live in person at Brickworld Chicago. Super duper cool to be able to do this event. If you haven't heard of Brickworld, it is definitely an event worth checking out. Whether you come here as an attendee and you bring some builds, or just spend some time checking out, some of the other builds, seeing some panels and other activities that are going on. There's tons of awesome stuff to do. So
What's your highlight so far?
I think just like getting to connect with all the friends, like, Brickworld's an awesome time to connect with all those people you meet online, once a year. So it's just like awesome to just see them, catch up, see how everyone's really doing. There's no replacement for like that face-to-face interaction.
Yeah.
Right? So it's really special to be able to do that all with you guys.
Aww.
So nice.
So adorable.
So wholesome.
Tim, hey, feel
wholesome.
free to come by and see how it's going. We're not too far from having to vote for our winner today, which is going to be exciting. We're going to see what amazing builds both of our builders have come up with. Look at that, Sean going ahead and using that underboat,
The part that I took.
rubbing it
from
in
Tyler.
Tyler's face that he can no longer use it.
Oh, is that what you... Yeah.
I'm surprised though, Steve. You took 2 kind of similar pieces from each,
Well, I
and
was
then you went
kind of-
unique with the others. So, what was your theory behind stealing pieces?
Sabotage. Purely sabotage. No. I did kind of want to make it a little more difficult. See kind of what they're using, what colors they're going for, and then maybe throw that off a little bit.
I like it. And yes, Tim, it is worth it to come here no matter where you're from. I mean, there are people here from just all over the world. Like, it's
Norway,
Yep.
Australia,
Belgium, Denmark.
Yeah.
Like really from like the furthest corners you can possibly imagine the globe. There are people here checking out the event.
Putting
so.
the world in Brickworld.
Indeed.
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, are you like a salesman for them? Because you should be. You should be.
Kind
Do
of
you mind
am.
passing me my
Do
water
you want me
bottle?
to flash the logo?
There you go.
Casey, tell us a little
Gotta
bit about
rep-
what do you do here?
Rep the Brickworld swag.
What do you do here at Brickworld?
I'm a cinema co-coordinator.
Awesome.
Film festival is going on tonight. We've also had the Brick Film Theater looping for the past few days as well. So
That's
I
fantastic.
filter entries. We process people who want to submit to the film festival. We generate prizes.
Amazing.
There's $250 of Lego
Wow,
in
on the line.
in the
eh?
prize pool this
That
year,
is fantastic.
along with the sick trophies you get, which are little giant 1x2
Very cool. Very cool
bricks
indeed.
as
Yeah.
well. So
Cool.
going to
Love
be
it.
a little bit of coordinating after my round, getting things in place. Because then after the film festival, we have the film Brick Madness.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if it's premiering. I don't know exactly the exact details if it's out. Probably should if it's my job, right? But we have a film about Lego nerds at a Lego competition. So it's a little meta right now because we're
Fantastic.
at a convention doing a competition. And it's a comedy
right
film.
in.
It's
Okay,
called Brick Madness.
Sounds fun.
Google it.
Yeah.
I hope it's good. I've met the director yesterday. Justin,
Fantastic.
really nice guy.
Yeah.
He's going to be talking a bit tonight about the film as well. So.
Amazing.
And then once the film festival's over, I get to take a break
Yeah.
and
Or
get ready
maybe-
for next year.
Or you may have to be preparing for tomorrow.
Or tomorrow.
depending
We'll
on
see.
how his round goes later today.
Like I'm a little scared.
Yeah.
I would have never made a sneaker. So it's,
I know,
it's,
yeah.
it's great seeing people's creativity because
It
that's
is.
something
Everybody
No, it's
everybody
not.
approaches things in a
Not
different
seeing
way.
his creativity. Not great at all.
I mean, Sean, you're doing great. I mean,
Thanks. Thanks.
Let's throw him under the
Felt
bus.
so
see,
sincere.
We gotta get Casey out of here.
If I dog Sean, it'll make Tyler overconfident, then the chat will vote for Sean, and then I'll face Sean. So it's actually like,
The mind games
Oh,
are real
wow.
right now.
Yeah, I don't know if you should be here anymore. I think we need to get him out of here.
should we pull?
I feel like we have
One of
some
our
amazing
friendos?
builders here. I don't know if anybody wants to come in and hang out with us for a little bit. Evan would come
Let's
in.
bring
So
in Evan.
Casey, thank
It's
you
been
for
good.
joining
It's
us.
been good.
Chat, say a
Stay
hearty,
awesome, Casey.
hearty farewell. Although he'll be back shortly to be on the other side where he's going to be building. So I'd probably maybe going from over there and then come through this way. Go towards the corner of the thing there. All right, I noticed you were getting a teeny bit
No,
cut
that's
off,
all
so
good.
you're good. Awesome.
Still in.
So we're approaching the 10-minute mark, guys. It's going to be really, really exciting to see how this competition will pan out. Who will be moving on to the finals of the Battle of the Bricks? It's going to be
Super
epic.
excited.
It's going to be super exciting.
I'm here to heckle.
So we now have our amazing friend Evan Bordessa joining us. Evan, why don't you tell people a little bit about yourself?
So I'm a AFL all the way from the tiny little island of Hawaii, and I've been part of the LEGO community for going on 8 years now, and this is my 4th Brickworld, I believe.
Fantastic,
And
fantastic.
I'm excited to be here and hang out with you guys
Yeah.
for a little bit and watch these fantastic builders do their thing.
They are whipping
Learn-
up some fantastic stuff today. That is
Yeah.
absolutely sure. You know what? Let me ask you a quick question. Objects and replicas. You have these 3 sets there. What would be one of your first thoughts for what you would build?
Oh man, that's a tough one. I'm primarily a character builder.
Okay.
So I always aim for the characters to start, of
Gotcha,
course,
yep.
because that's what I gravitate towards. So I don't know. I don't see any really eyeballs or anything in there to work with.
There are
so
a couple
either
of
we're-
small.
Oh, we do
mixed
have the
lines.
eyeballs.
You
I
have a
didn't
couple
see
in
that
there,
one.
so that does
Okay.
help you add
So
some
that
life.
would work.
Yeah,
Could
for
be
anyone who doesn't
creative.
know, we do have some of those in the box here. The
But
smaller
yeah,
one.
I think character would definitely be what I'd gravitate towards with all the lime green is really kind of indicative of some sort
Yeah.
of creature that you could build.
For
and
sure, yeah.
We got the nice little stars on there that I'm sure you could add in for some little details going
Yeah,
on.
it'll be
those
cool.
nice
That's
little
actually a
printed
very
bricks.
unique piece.
Yeah.
It is.
I
Yeah,
didn't even realize we had grabbed one printed pieces, so that's kind of cool.
Yeah, I've been seeing those pop through in a lot of sets lately. And
Okay.
I need to get my hands on some because
Yeah.
I want to build some stuff
Could
with
be
stars
some
on
fun
it.
stuff.
Yeah,
Absolutely,
exactly.
absolutely. Man, we're getting down to the wire. I hope our builders are almost ready to present.
And
Thank you,
it's,
Sean.
9 minutes.
Excited
Boy.
to see what's gonna go
oh
down.
boy.
The ground floor build looks fantastic on both sides.
Yes,
I am
indeed.
obviously a little bit biased towards Tyler's because
And why would that be, Evan?
I don't know. It's possible that I'm a full-time photographer, so I'm
Really?
a little bit
Oh,
biased
isn't that
towards
cool,
the photography side of things. So I'm
Love it.
sorry, Sean. Are the arcades good too? But you know, Tyler kind of stole my heart with that one.
It's like he was building it
Yep.
just for you, Evan.
just for
Yep,
me. Just
yep.
for
He
me.
knew you'd be here.
And he threw in some camera lingo and fancy words
Did he throw
like
some
aperture.
I don't know. I heard coin slots and pedals from you too, Sean.
Yeah, there was
Some
some
technical terms
That's
there.
real technical.
great detail. Yeah.
The go
So,
and the stop.
Actually, we have our friend Jula Andreas. I don't know if you know them from
I
Flickr
do-
at all.
I do know
Yeah,
Jula
awesome.
Andreas. Yes,
And they're
he's-
wondering what kind of stuff did you bring to Brickworld this year, Evan?
Oh, that's a very good question. So I believe Julia Andreas is all the way from Belgium. I believe
Something like that.
Something like that.
Yes,
And
yes, indeed.
unfortunately, when I was in Europe earlier this month, I didn't get a chance to pop up and see him. But next time I'm over there, I'll definitely come say hi.
Yeah.
But what I brought to Brickworld is I brought a couple cars and some classic APOC from kind of. I wanted to kind of revamp. Well, let me take a step back here. When I first started on Flickr, I was known as the bridge guy. I built
I do
bridges
remember
all the
many
time.
bridges
I built
from Evan.
many bridges.
Many
and
bridges.
I haven't built anything good, solid APOC in a long time, and I decided to kind of go back to that and build a bridge. And I decided to link it into the game known as Last of Us. So
Amazing.
you've got,
a wonderful game.
You've got Ellie, I think is
Yeah,
the
Ellie's her
second
name,
character.
yeah.
And what's the main character's name?
I'm not.
totally-
I played a while ago, but I can't say I
Okay,
remember the
so
main
I know
character.
Ellie's in it. So I've got those two characters, and then I've got a nice, little simple mecha inspired by Tim, who actually, if anybody's on the floor here at Brickworld, highly recommend going over to Tim's table, which is almost directly across from where we're streaming today, because his mech are just impeccable, and he's more than happy to show you around.
There are like way too many amazing things to see. This
Yes.
event. I mean, literally just like everywhere you look, there's something fantastic to check out. So guys, just make sure if you can find a way to get to this event. So
Definitely worth it.
find a way to get to this event. We do have some of our builders. Actually, one of them who's going to be competing in the next round, making some jokes in chat, being a little bit of a troll. It's probably just the nerves kicking in. Maybe a little bit nervous, has to kind of troll a little bit to settle himself down. We're getting down to just past, or just above the 6-minute mark. I hope our builders are preparing to present their final models to us.
I see Sean's, from what I can tell, pistol is coming together quite nicely, in addition to
I mean, that's
Tyler's-
one way to take out the competition,
Yeah,
right?
it is. Direct headshot.
I'm sure your shoe could take a
Or a swift kick in the butt.
True.
I guess, what's the song? I guess Tyler's going to use his pumped up kicks to run
Pumped up kicks.
to run away from the gun.
Yep, that works oddly well. It's like they had planned this out or something.
It really kind of does.
Very scary, very scary. So guys, don't forget, anyone in chat, you guys are going to be the one to decide who is going to win this Battle of the Bricks. You are deciding who's going to be moving on to our finals tomorrow. And whoever wins today will be squaring off against the winner of our next round, which is going to be happening right after this. And that's going to be either Casey McCoy or Kyle or my different usernames. It's going to be awesome to see those guys get at it.
I can't wait to see those two guys go head to head. They're fantastic builders.
excited.
as
Literally
well.
everyone's just been amazing.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
you know, I really loved, like, because Kyle is especially particularly well known for his guns, which
Exactly.
we have Sean building. And in his first round, he built a burger. So it's just like
built a burger?
kind of something completely
goodness.
outside of
Oh my
like his
goodness.
normal realm of things. So it's awesome to see that this competition kind of pushes people beyond their
Outside
normal
of
building
limits,
realm, right?
exactly.
So. And I think it's really inspirational for people to see just like how much can be done with such a limited pool of parts.
Oh, wow.
They only have 3 Lego sets, adding up to like around like 500 or 600 pieces. So for them to be coming up with builds like these with such a limited pool of parts is pretty.
It's pretty mind blowing, honestly.
Yes.
It is indeed. It is indeed. No. Oh man! All right, I think I'm gonna start getting some things ready so that when the time is up, we will be ready to take your votes. Sean and Tim probably looking all good there, and that's all I really need to do right now. Whew, awesome. Have you ever had a chance to check out any other LEGO conventions, Evan?
I have, yes.
Okay,
I've
cool.
been very fortunate in the fact that actually, even though I do live on a tiny little rock in the middle of the Pacific Ocean, I have been able to attend BrickCon twice, and I've been able to attend Brickfair twice as well.
Awesome. So that's in Seattle, and then
BrickCon itself is in Seattle.
Virginia?
And then Brickfair is it's in Virginia.
Awesome.
And I am a little biased to Brickworld just because of the the cool crowd that comes and hangs out, but they're all fantastic conventions that you should definitely go check out.
And it's kind of cool to, I imagine it would be, because I haven't been to a wide variety of them, but do you find that you see like a different style of building or different like focus on themes, or is it kind of, does it all feel very similar?
It does feel a little bit different. Brickworld, there's a lot of different themes as far as variety goes. I've found that Brickfair is a little bit more centered around, say, the military themes.
Okay.
There's a lot of that. I know for a while, back in the heyday, Brolug was fantastic for their massive cyberpunk layouts and everything
Very
like that.
cool
So that kind of is what I think of when I think of Brickfair.
Gotcha.
And BrickCon is actually it's home to a lot of fantastic builders such as Ian Heath and Lino Martins, who are both fantastic builders in community, and their stuff is insane to see in person.
It is,
Ian's characters
absolutely.
are just
Yeah.
on point.
They are. They're
amazing.
so much fun.
They're
So silly. Have you ever had a chance to check out Ian's work? I'll make sure we get you to see that stuff at another time, because it's definitely worth. Well, I feel like maybe the Flickr in this community are a little disconnected from, perhaps.
Yes.
So that
Yeah,
now
don't
that you've come here and
I
you've
gotta
met
get a
all of these
Flickr.
amazing
Gotta
builds,
get a
Flickr. That's
you're
where
gonna
the
have
cool
to
kids
get
hang
that.
out at the end of the day.
It is. That's where you find all of the amazing builds. So.
And like you guys just kind of said, seeing them in person, you really get to see the details and a lot of those fun little things that you wouldn't necessarily see if it was a picture.
It really is really.
The one thing that always blows my mind, I always forget about it after the convention, is about how shiny our hobby is. It's like you come in, you don't see it in the pictures, but when you're here, everything is just like, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's just everything's impeccable.
Sparkling in the light, you know?
Exactly.
It's like
For sure.
draws you in, makes you want to check everything out. Yep. I'm really excited. I haven't actually had time to do like my full round, so tonight's gonna be the night where I can
World of
finally take
Lights.
some time and go check
yeah.
everything out. So
World of Lights.
And World of Lights. Actually, why don't you tell everyone what World of Lights is like?
So World of Lights is sort of a Brickworld specific event that they do that it's encouraged in your builds to bring lights to add to your builds. So on, I believe, every Saturday night at about 9 or 10 o'clock, we turn the lights off for about 2 hours, and everybody gets to see the mocks in literally a different light.
Fantastic.
And all the mocks are lit up, and there's so many little details that you wouldn't have noticed before in just the normal
That is
convention
super
hall
cool.
lighting.
I love
So
it.
it's
I
a
love
really great opportunity to bring your tripod out and take some awesome
Amazing.
awesome
Yeah.
pictures.
That is fantastic. All right, we're just starting to get close. 1:30 seconds left,
30
builders.
seconds.
How are we feeling, guys? Are we feeling good? Are we going to be ready to
I'm
present?
feeling awful, but okay.
I mean, I don't think these kind of competitions are supposed to leave you feeling great usually. I mean, there's so much intensity with getting things done, but so little time indeed, Casey. So little time. And Katie, thank you so much for those bets. Really, really appreciate it. All right. Oh man, wrapping things up. I love it. I love it. Can't wait to see the final presentation.
I know.
All right, well, thank you for joining us, Evan.
Thank
really
you so
appreciate you
much
having
for
on.
having me on.
Yeah, it was a pleasure. It was
I will.
absolutely a
Great to
pleasure.
meet you.
Yep.
Nice to meet you, and I will enjoy the rest of the
Thank
round
you, yeah.
from the spectator booth.
Maybe perhaps hop in chat. That way you can have your say in who the winner is. So, and yeah, don't forget, guys, if you do want to vote, twitch.tv/BrickinNick is going to be the place to be. Get in there, make an account if you don't already have one, and it'll be in just, a couple minutes that you guys are going to get to vote once we get a beautiful presentation from our
About
builders.
30 seconds.
I can't believe how quickly it's all
I know.
It's all happened. I mean, the time flies by. Feel awesome. I mean, I think the builders should feel pretty awesome about what they've done as well. Regardless of the outcome, I couldn't be more
Absolutely.
thankful to have both of these guys joining us today. And I hope they know how much it means to me and everyone here
Yes.
to be able to get to see all this. So, yep. All right, it's countdown time.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and breaks down builders. Let's get a general round of applause for our builders.
Well done.
Good job, guys. Time is up for that. So why don't we go ahead and get a little bit of a presentation from our builders. Why don't we start with Tyler this time around? Tyler, why don't you tell us, and don't forget about your first round build as well for anyone who might not have seen that.
You want me to show off both of them?
Yes, I would like you to showcase both builds, okay?
All right, so the first build was the camera that I did here. On the back, there's a little screen. You've got the lens here on the front, some little knobs, adjust the exposure, as well as the flash here as well.
And that was built in 30 minutes.
That was a 30-minute build.
30-minute build.
And for the 45-minute build, I built a shoe, or a running shoe, a sneaker, whatever. It's got some pretty cool laces here, trying to use those sort of bar pieces as well as some of these tubes to have them hanging down. There's the tongue of the shoe, maybe a logo there, as well as some cool stars along the back.
Very fitting of a shoe, all the details you got in there, so it's fantastic. Round of applause for Tyler, everybody. Amazing job, Tyler. Amazing job. And Sean, what do you have to present for us, my friend?
For the first round, I built a mini racing arcade. So it's got the reclining seat and the adjustable steering wheel with the coin slots and pedals down there. The screen. So, racing
Beautiful
arcade.
little arcade, definitely something I would want to play on, right?
Absolutely.
And then what is the second build that you completed in 45
The
minutes?
Second build is some sort of like pulse rifle, kind of built in a Soldier 76 vibe.
Okay.
Got a cute little guy dangling at the
A
bottom.
little charm, I
like
love
that.
it.
A little trigger. You've got the scope here, LED screen, little adjustments, muzzle. And if you don't have this, you've always got your iron sights.
Wow.
So
Nice.
parts are removable and it changes up the
Yeah.
gun
Oh, yeah.
a little bit. I love it. Absolutely love it. All right, guys, I think it is now time to get to voting on our winner. Again, guys, you have to be online. We're not taking votes here in person in Brickworld. So if you do want to vote, you got to hop over to twitch.tv/BrickinNick, make an account, and we are going to get the vote going. It's going to be 3 minutes you guys have to vote. Let's get that going, shall we? So to vote, guys, it's !vote space the number. Get your votes in chat, guys, so we can decide who the winner
Who
of
shot
Battle-
first?
I feel like you guys must have planned these out. really.
Seriously.
Everything ties together in some
It
way.
really
It's
does.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
Almost.
How did you guys feel about your builds, though?
The confidence is not necessarily there, but
Okay.
it was lots of fun.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
That's
like,
the important part. Having
I
fun.
feel like
it is
Nick-
a competition,
Nick
but that's the
Brick
number one thing.
inspired.
What's that?
I feel Nick Brick inspired.
You do. Definitely taking some vibes from our good friend Nick Brick, who does amazing gun replica builds.
A lot of cool inspiration around.
It
to
is
go
indeed.
Off of.
There is indeed a ton of them. Yeah, so guys, keep showing off your builds to everyone on stream. That way they can get a good look at what you guys got. Do note, once you vote, it is final, so there's no switching of votes for this. But man, it's going to be exciting to see who ends up in the finals here. Going to be really, really exciting. And thank you guys, everyone, for being here, voting, being involved. What we're going to be doing once we wrap up here is about a 15-minute break, and then we're going to be bringing in our next two builders and getting the next round going. So yeah, it's going to be so awesome.
I will say it does feel good being on the other end, not having to vote.
Right, no pressure of not having to vote.
Just getting to see the awesome
Why do you think I
builds,
plan and
enjoy
organize
them.
the competition, right? So I don't have to get involved and be voting and stuff like that. So
I'm not
Tyler
breaking-
is
I'm not breaking
sabotaging
your
the
desk.
desk. Immediate disqualification. But guys, just thank you everyone for getting in there. Make sure you guys drop a follow as well if you are new to Twitch. That's one of the best ways to support the stream and this event, so that way you never miss a future episode as well. It's gonna be so awesome. Getting down to just over a minute left to vote, guys, so make sure you get those votes in. Again, the options are gonna be right there in chat for you. Oh, it's gonna be intense to see who the winner is.
I know.
Oh, photography of his own build, huh? Look at that.
He's his own
Showing things
paparazzi.
off. Yep. He is indeed. He is indeed. I love it. I love it. Such amazing builds.
Seriously.
Do not envy them. Definitely would not be anywhere close to beating
Right,
either
being
of
under
them.
this kind of pressure.
Indeed, it is super duper intense. But man, these are gonna be fantastic.
Weird. I felt more confident about the first build than the second.
Really?
Interesting.
Weird.
It's funny how things change. It's funny how things change.
Well, you had the full array of pieces to use.
Pieces were great, but also really difficult.
They were unusually
But,
difficult.
I mean, look what you guys were able to crank out, right? So it's
Seriously.
just amazing to see what you guys can do. Just amazing. Last chance to vote, guys. You got 15 seconds left, so make sure you hop in chat and get your vote in, so that way you can help decide who's going to be moving on to the final of Battle of the Bricks. All right, here we go. We're about to find out who is the winner of the first round of the semifinals, and that is going to be Tyler. Tyler, congratulations. Get a round of
Well
applause.
done, Tyler.
He is going to be advancing to the finals of Battle of Bricks, which is going to be taking place again here tomorrow, same time as yesterday, 12:30. Tyler, amazing job on both of those builds.
Thank you very much.
Are you excited for
job.
tomorrow? Do you
Yeah.
think you're ready for it?
I think so. Maybe.
I believe in you, my friend. I believe in you. I think you are.
I
Gonna
think
do
you have more
absolutely
confidence in me than I
fantastic.
do.
And Sean, thank you again for being an incredible competitor.
Thank you for
All of your
having
builds
me.
have been fantastic. So lucky to have you on the show. So we're gonna take a little 15-minute break here. We're gonna be back shortly. We're gonna switch up our co-hosts. Let's do some other stuff this afternoon. We've got our wonderful friend Parky Bricks, you guys may remember from last week. So let me just get some things ready here for our little break. We'll let our builders grab some lunch. They must be starving from all that hard building work.
Amazing job, guys.
Amazing
love
indeed.
it.
And Steve, just thank you for joining us for this first round, man.
Absolutely, dude. It's been
really,
fun
really
hanging out with
appreciate
you all
it.
week.
It was a good time. I'm so glad we got some people in here as
For
well.
sure.
We'll continue to do that throughout the event.
Yeah.
It's going to be a great time. But we will see you guys in 15 minutes, all right? We will catch you later, folks.
Bye, guys.
Hello and welcome back to Battle of the Bricks. We are back for our second round of the semifinals. We have a new co-host joining us. Actually, Parky Monich moving a little bit this way.
Good.
This is our good friend Parky Bricks. You guys may remember him from last weekend. He was an amazing co-host for us last week since he's been in the area, kind of, just coming over across the
Just
sea.
by accident.
Just by accident. It was just by chance, right?
I mean, I dropped in the plane and they threw me out of the plane here. And
This is where he ended up, and now we get to have him as a co-host today. So it's going to be really, really great. So welcome on in, friends. We are just about ready to get going for our second round of the competition today. We have our wonderful friends Kyle and Casey who are here and ready to compete.
That was you.
So let's kind of dive
I put too much weight on the
into
table.
things here, shall we?
It's just Duplo, so
what do we have?
We're going to move on to the competition screen, and we're going to start to get to know our builders. So why don't we go ahead and start with Casey. We're going to let Casey introduce himself a little bit, and then we're going to go into things, talk about the competition once we get our introductions with our builders. So Casey, why don't you tell everyone a little bit about yourself?
Oh, hi, my name is Casey. I'm a A4 from the northwest of Chicago. I primarily do mosaics and stop-motion animation, although whatever kind of catches my fancy as well. Happy to be back. Looking forward to this competition. And we have the builds on screen as well.
We do. We are showing
Right.
your amazing builds,
So
both your own mocks as well as your previous round builds. So you guys get to see all of that awesome stuff. Do you want to talk a little bit about those?
So I have displayed on the screen my Stranger Things 11 mosaic, as well as some Star Wars figures in Anyland Plus. This space station that I made called Sarah Petra Myota, something like that. Kind of just like a micro scale Lowell sphere amalgamation. And then the last image should be from last round, which was against Dave Pickett, my co-coordinator here from Brickworld. And that was RuneScape. So we've got, I think, a witch, goblin, a guy in dragon armor, and a castle.
Some beautiful stuff, Casey.
I should apologize to my friend Greg, because I said Barrock Castle, but Lumbridge is the one you spawn at, so that is a cardinal sin.
Wow, ruined it all. How could you do that to us, right?
That's Cardinalson, yeah.
It is.
I agree.
It really is. All right.
We should give him an extra challenge.
Is he really that
I've suffered
Is
enough.
it that bad?
I've suffered enough.
Maybe Chet can decide if he needs an extra challenge.
Perhaps. All right, let's
We'll
move
see.
on and get to know our friend Kyle. Kyle, go ahead and tell us about yourself.
Alright, well, hey guys, what's up? My name is Kyle. I also go by my different name on YouTube. You might have seen my amazing Lego builds that are actually not that amazing. It's all good.
I think a lot of people would disagree with that, Kyle.
All right.
People
He's
really
very
like your
humble.
builds, my
If you
dude.
say so. But yeah, I've had works up like the Springfield M19 bolt action rifle. Fun. I have recently the Han Solo's blaster, the NAH blaster, DL44, and I believe Vera's gun, the PRB92 up on screen as well. Those are just some of the few guns that I've made like over the years on YouTube. I'm mainly on YouTube, although I do have a Facebook and Twitter if you guys want to check that out too. That is at my different name on both those websites.
Yep, and of course, you guys, I can already see you guys are typing the commands in chat. There are commands for both of them. That way you can find them all over the social media. So the first thing that we need to do for our battle is decide what our theme is going to be. That's where you guys come in. You guys get to vote
I know
on
the
what our
theme.
theme is. You do.
Barkeep.
So they just have to build you?
No, based on me.
Based on you, yeah. They need to like build you.
No, not me. Just my thought process.
Your thought problem. Is that even translatable into a
Little
I don't think so.
ethereal.
You're right. Let's skip that one.
Yeah.
Let's see what
Big
we
J, I'm
want
going to
on.
yell at Kyle in a sec to yell at the mic a little bit because he's a tad quiet.
Sorry!
See, he is already doing much better. He's already doing much better. So we're going to get ready.
My
We're going
ears.
to introduce the themes. Let me get all that stuff ready. Boom, boom. So you have your 3 theme options there on screen. We'll let you guys start voting on those. And then we're gonna figure out what the theme is gonna be for today,
yeah.
and give you guys a little bit more of a rundown of the show in case you're not familiar with it. So you guys are gonna have 3 minutes. Let's get voting on our theme for today. So just to highlight overall, Battle of the Bricks, live about the competition. I host here on Twitch. We're here
wanna
live from
sip on
Brickworld
it, yeah.
Chicago. We are in the second round of the semifinals. This is gonna decide who our second competitor of the finals is gonna be. Very, very
Tomorrow.
exciting. Yep, that's gonna be happening tomorrow here at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Gonna be super cool to see that going down.
So thank you to your little brother.
Thank you guys, of course, for already getting in on the voting action, helping to decide our
I
theme for
forgot to
today. It's gonna be
I saw you.
super cool to see what we end up doing.
Oh yeah.
Super, super cool. Parky, and why don't you talk a little bit about yourself as well?
Well, I guess I can't vote again.
What's that?
I cannot vote because I'm
No, you're here, so yeah,
oh, man.
out of the running.
Really,
there,
stop
so.
asking me.
Sorry. Do you not like being a co-host? I mean, I can find someone else. I mean, if you don't want to be here.
Okay, I'll stay.
You'll stay? All right, thanks, Parky. I appreciate you,
love
buddy.
you
I
as well,
appreciate
man.
you.
You're awesome. No,
Yeah.
what we are doing here. So, quick question, just to be sure.
Okay.
Are there any Bean Boozled things going on today?
They are, but you are welcome to opt out of that if
Please
you
don't.
wish. You are welcome to opt out of that, unless chat just gets really rowdy and really wants you to do one. So
boy.
one thing that we are doing throughout this event is raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, an incredible charity that I've been so happy to support. We have a little donation goal there of I think it's actually supposed to be a little bit lower. I'm going to update that. We're going to be aiming for 325 during today's round. So if we hit that goal, we're going to be subjecting our builders to an extra bonus challenge that is just going to be not so fun for them, lots of fun for us to watch. So let me go ahead and update that super quickly.
And apparently there are some incentives to make me suffer.
There are indeed. If you guys type BOTBIN in chat, you'll be able to see what those incentives are. And let me drop the, yep, thank you, Johnny, for getting the donate link. And then let me get the incentives link there for you guys as well. In the meantime, I'm going to get the timer ready. We're going to be 2 rounds of building today. 2 rounds of building, which is going to be a 30-minute building round and then a 45-minute building round. So, yeah, they have a little bit more than the first time around to do some building, which is going to be exciting to see.
So today we will see if they are really creative.
Really, yeah, we're giving them a lot
Last
of time
time they
to
had
showcase.
the excuse of, well, it was only 15 minutes.
Right. I mean, so hopefully we get to see some exciting stuff go down.
Not putting the pressure on you guys, really.
No, you're really not perfect. You're really not. We have some amazing sets you guys may remember from earlier. 2 creator sets and a classic set gives our builders a nice variety of parts to work with. Although we did learn earlier today that there isn't necessarily a ton of snot pieces, which is something a lot of builders rely on. Those are pieces that allow you to build in different directions. It stands for studs not on top. So we'll have to see though. We did see some amazing builds in the first round regardless.
Absolutely.
So no excuse for these guys. No excuse for these guys. All right, looks like we're gonna be finding out what today's theme is gonna be.
Excitement!
And that is gonna be movies and video games for today, gentlemen. So a pretty broad, open theme, a lot of options for that, which is going to be great to see. Do you have any more thoughts before we kind of get our building going today, Parky?
Movies and video games.
Yeah.
That can be really broad, but seeing that the Lego Movie 2 is coming out, that might be an interesting
Possibly throwing in
direction.
some ideas, maybe some bonus points for keeping it Lego related as well. Yeah,
I don't
like
know.
that.
Chat is, you can influence chat with these things. So.
You definitely can. You definitely can.
Guys, keep it in mind.
All right.
Oh, and is that legal doping?
I think water is a verified liquid for the competition. Yeah. No, certified. Okay. I guess the next thing is going to be to determine, are our builders ready? You guys have to tear those boxes however it works for you. I heard your badge is a really good way to slice it open, so they can figure it out. Part of the challenge of building, right?
They can do it in my style. It's just rip it
Rip it open the box, whatever works, right? All right, are we ready to get things started, Parky? Oh, look at that.
Tools.
Is this illegal?
No, whatever you have on hand to help you out. So, all right.
Are we going to do the countdown again?
Yeah, we are. Are you going to be okay this time, Parky? Do you think you know how this works?
I'm going to try.
You're going to try. All right, well, that's all I can ask of him. That's all I can ask of him. All right, let's get things started in 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Build!
Oh my gosh, you did it right. I think I'm gonna have to retire. Like, time to leave the stream. All right, so we got 30 minutes of building is starting. They're doing a medium creative build challenge, as we call it.
And they might even earn the use of this if they do.
Really?
It well.
I don't know if that's actually a legal part of the competition or not. I'm not
Okay, in
sure.
that case, no.
So, and you know what? Again, we talk about this all the time, but it's always interesting to see how they approach that initial portion of the competition, opening up the sets, getting their parts out. Are they going to go for full sorting, letting things hang out by bag? How are they going to approach it?
I see that Casey uses mostly my style.
Where he's just chucking everything everywhere,
Exactly.
like making a complete mess.
Wait,
He's
wait.
probably going to trip over that later.
Guys, there are bonus points if you can use the bags or the box in your build
They
style.
are official Lego boxes and bags, right? So At the end of the day, it's up to chat to decide whether or not they think that's impressive or
Yeah,
not,
true.
right?
That's-
So,
But
if you
don't,
guys
don't, tell,
are
don't tell the
judging for-
builders that.
Yep, indeed. Numbers are hard, Parky. They are. I know. We try, Miss Mazzy. We try. I was about to say that Casey used to be a man after Parky's own heart. Perhaps. You never know. You never know. And just to let everyone know, we're live here from Brickworld Chicago. An amazing, beautiful event. Parky, have you seen some amazing stuff today or what?
I was pretty much blown away.
Pretty much blown away, right?
Yeah.
What were some things that blew you away?
For instance, here across of us, the Battlestar Galactica.
Big fan of that, are you, Parky?
Absolutely. I have to admit, I love Battlestar Galactica, both the original and the new one.
Awesome, awesome.
And the builds over there were
Stunning, eh?
so many other builds. Rebel Luck, what they came up with.
They've got so many, and a wide variety of themes too. I love that, like, even though the name maybe implies a little bit of Star Wars bias, they do such a wide variety of things. It's really, really cool to see. Absolutely.
I will be going around tomorrow again.
Yeah.
It's like kind of hard to see the
You
colors.
can't get everything in the first go, right? Like, you'll definitely be missing stuff. So it's always good to do 2 rounds of checking things out. 2 rounds of checking things out. And just as a reminder to everybody in general, twitch.tv/BrickinNick for, I think that's more for the audience here. If you guys don't know, you can actually hop onto the stream. You can vote on the theme, the challenges, and the winners.
Oh, yeah.
So it's all up to the viewers to decide how this all turns out, right? And that's what's so much fun about it.
And they can even edge the builders on.
Yeah, edge the builders on, you know, try and maybe mix them up with some...
Are there maybe already some favorites in chat? Somebody
I
that
don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think I've seen any bricks connected yet. We still got our builders sorting. 30 minutes certainly does give you a little bit of time to do some strategization. Did you lose your piece?
Stacy really is building like me.
It's like
Of course it was a
I never drop things, you know that. I never drop things.
Oh, shit. Oh, by the way, is this like a good volume to talk? This?
you're okay.
Alright.
Yep, you're good, buddy.
Probably.
Yo, Doom Guy, what is up, Mr. Fluffs? Welcome on in.
Yo, Doom
And thank
Guy,
you so much for that
what's
follow,
going on?
Mr. Fluffs. Really appreciate you guys. Following the stream is an amazing way to support me.
Absolutely.
Ensures that you never miss a future stream. I do tons of creative Lego building live on my stream. We also do
Fluffs, too, I
something
didn't
called
forget
Hero
about
Building
it.
Fest, which I feel like has just turned into Troll Mondays. Like, what kind of crazy, silly things can we make Nick
start
till
talking.
today, right? You've never done that
I
before.
have nothing to do with that.
Nothing. You would never troll me, right,
No,
Parky?
no, never.
That is
never,
just
ever.
not in Parky's
I just
vocabulary
vote for
at
those
all.
things. I just vote for those.
Just voting for them. Yeah, always picking the worst ones, too.
What do you mean? Corgis are fun.
Oh, time to dance. Sub time. Hund, thank you so much for those 10 months of love, dude. Really, really appreciate it. Let's get some hype and love in the
Oh
chat,
my God,
guys.
hun, 10 months. That is
10 months.
amazing.
We've had some amazing love. I've just hit the year mark.
What?
Yeah, years of subs have started to come in 1-year anniversaries. Isn't that so cool?
No.
People are so
Awesome.
incredible in supporting the stream, and I really, really appreciate you guys. You're so fantastic.
That is so cool.
fantastic. Anyway,
And there's the hype.
the hype and the love coming in from all sorts of broadcasters. Yes, the best. Happy with Adventure Time, Star Wars, and Lord of the Rings. I think you can find all 3 of those things here.
Oh yeah.
That's one of the coolest things I think about an event like Brickworld is you can really find any sort of fandom.
Lord of the Rings, for instance,
Like-
I've seen some amazing micro builds.
Awesome.
From Ortang,
Yeah.
Gate of Mordor, Sauron's Tower, and so on. In micro scale, it was
Yeah,
wow.
that's super cool. Micro scale, I feel like is something like not necessarily a lot of people like know about or think about, but when you see it, it's like it's really really
difficult.
cool. It's difficult, but like it really like opens up building opportunities and really shows the builders like creativity and flexibility. You know, with
I've
being able
seen
to work with smaller
really
parts.
some good micro builds today.
Yeah. Kyle refused to dance. That's all right. He's focused on the building here. He's focused on the building.
Oh yeah.
So I think I finally see some bricks coming together from Casey here. Kyle's holding on to the minifigure like it's going to build for him. But I don't think he's going to be having any luck with that one.
I'm looking for the legs.
Looking for the... Oh,
I
wow.
can't seem to find the legs.
Well, build your own legs. I mean,
Well, I don't know. Maybe they're not in there. I don't remember if Sean had... No, Sean had legs on his. They're in there somewhere, Kyle. You'll find them.
Yeah,
You'll
yeah.
find them. Yo, DeVirus, welcome on in, dude. So good to see you, buddy. I hope you are doing well.
if anybody in chat sees the legs,
Please let him know. Let him know.
let him
Yeah,
know,
help,
let him
help
know.
direct Kyle here on finding some pieces. So, all right, we're already past 5 minutes though. Not a lot of building done so far.
maybe we should make it an hour and 2 hours for these builders because
they're so slow. Trying to give them as much time as possible.
That's what I mean. They are really building like me.
They're trying to model after you, right?
Yeah.
Like you said. Parky's average is what, like -5 bricks per minute. Typically, you're just like taking.
That's fast for me.
That's fast for you.
Yeah. I can go slower. Trust me.
Doom Guy is telling Kyle, if you win this, you got to do a Phantom Forces stream. Inside stream joke, I feel like.
Oh!
The cam is only waist up. I know. We all model after.
Doom guy, I love you, man. Thank you for.
I think
thank
so
you for
too,
joining.
Sad, but sometimes those minifigures, the legs like to run away on you. You know?
Yeah.
You never know where they'll go.
They just keep running, and
This is catered just really get to play like.
that's why I tend to use a 1x2 brick as legs. They cannot move that.
Yeah, cannot move, eh? They don't run away on you. Yeah. 5 bricks in 1 hour is a little bit. Free J saying that's a little bit more like your average. Kind of right? Kind of right?
Yeah, pretty much. That's why I'm still afraid of that blind build.
Yeah. So, you know, I'm gonna grab the boxes here. Maybe we could talk a little bit about the sets and what we think of the parts in them. Let's do that. That'll be fun.
Now I finally can see Chad as well.
I'll just grab from this chaotic mess that
Man, getting so much sass from the host.
Ooh, the virus, cool.
What did you expect, man?
Oh, I like this one.
All right, so if you like it, why don't you talk about it, buddy?
So here we have the 3-in-1 stunt plane set. What is cool about this is these curve slopes.
Lots of really nice red curve slopes on the front. You gotta show them part. You don't look at me.
Curve slopes, there.
There's lots of good ones across there. What I'm seeing here is a really nice selection of lime green. We got a little bit of dark azure in there, which is pretty cool. And then a little bit of black. It's always good to have some neutrals to work with as well. But there are some like really nice specialty pieces here. You can see we've got like a cool cone or like intake at the top. There's like an engine piece in the middle.
Oh yeah.
The rims are actually separate pieces too, and it was cool to see how tire.
That's like with the Speed Champions.
Yeah,
series.
the same kind of deal, right? So, and I see a lot of good hinges in here, lots of little clips and some windshields. So, really nice mix of parts in there too.
There's some parts in here that I like, and that's these round parts. I don't know if you can see them yet. There, the round printed parts with stars in it.
Yep.
I used that once for a mock where I had a boxing ring.
Cool.
And all
yeah.
those stars in there.
Nice. I love it. I love it. That's an awesome use, indeed.
Very cool.
Yo, Original, how are you doing today? Welcome on in. And Skizmar, good to see you, buddy. You know you're way too far down the Lego rabbit hole when you think of sets based on the cool parts. Yeah. It's like I don't even see what the set is. I just like look at the parts immediately, right?
I do that a lot lately as well.
That's totally the way of the Lego builder, right? So it really, really is.
Even with big sets.
The Blizzard and Lego collab. Unfortunately, there was just the announcement about Overwatch and Blizzard or Lego doing some stuff. But it'll definitely be really, really cool to see what kind of sets come out of that.
It will be probably a Bastion, probably.
I think you're going to definitely see the majority of your favorite characters from the game. I would certainly expect to be seeing that. So
and DVA and so on.
Yep. Miss Mazzy, that is very true. It was indeed a tire as the lens on our past rounds builds. We're going to make sure we have some pictures that we can share for you guys as well, so you can see the amazing builds from our builders.
Which reminds me, today I also saw a Jedi lightsaber, and the handle were also tires.
Wow, very nice. A good use.
That was a very excellent use.
It just goes to show how
parts.
like flexible Lego is. That if you kind of look beyond what a piece is intended for, there's so much that can really, really be done with it. It's just super duper cool.
That makes it amazing.
Yeah.
How are the builders doing?
Well, I definitely see some stuff coming together. They got 20 minutes left. A little bit of build-in from both builders here. It'll be interesting to see. A reminder for everyone in chat that they have 30 minutes to build right now, but once they are done with this 30-minute round, they are not allowed to touch any of the parts or that model itself. So they have to set that aside, and it is done, locked in place until the end of the competition.
Those parts are gone forever.
Yeah, so they really have to strategize what kind of pieces they're using so that they don't end up screwing themselves over for later in the competition. And they're like, oh, I really wish I had that piece, you know?
It would be unfortunate.
It would be. It would be indeed. It would be indeed.
Or it could be like me, you're building something and you're like, oh, I simply don't have that piece.
Yeah. Yeah. I hate it when I go to build something and I know I've had this piece and then I realize like it's in a build that I don't want to take apart and it's like, oh, like I wish there was a way.
Or even worse, you use it as a filler brick.
Oh, that is the worst.
And
you're right.
so
you're right. It's awful.
You're building something, you need a brick in a specific color. And you know you have it.
I know.
Then you're like, oh no, I used that as a filler brick somewhere.
Yeah.
And you don't remember in which build.
It's true. It's true. It's tough. It's tough.
Luckily for that, we have Bricklink.
We do. Bricklink is always a great option. For anyone who doesn't know Bricklink, we'll link to it right there in chat. You guys can check out Bricklink. It's like an amazing resource for buying Lego bricks, sets, gear. I don't know, you can buy Lego anything on Bricklink, I'm pretty sure.
Also nice note maybe for the people.
So you guys are at 18 minutes and 50 seconds currently. We're gonna keep you guys posted on that. Just a little bit of talk about Overwatch here. A Mercy set would obviously be very cool. Lots of unique pieces that would be able to come with her, I think. She's got like the awesome wings, right? Those like mechanical wings would be super cool.
That will probably be one of the first because that's a very iconic character.
Totally. I think like Tracer's probably first, maybe like Reinhardt second, and then like Mercy's right up there for sure. For sure.
Some of those. Or maybe they do a bit more scenery first.
Yeah, you
Could
never
also
know.
be.
There's a lot of great, like very cool maps and environments that they can
so
definitely
many things
build
that they
off
can
of.
do with this
I
license.
totally
I'm
agree.
really excited.
Yeah.
Did you hear about the Aston Martin, by the way?
I did. There was like some hints on Twitter from,
from
who was it?
Lego.
It was Lego, Austin Martin, and then James Bond too. So
Yeah.
that could be
They
really
were a
exciting
bit
to
of
see
back and forth.
a bit of a
Obviously
back and forth
scripted, but
yeah,
it was still very cool.
it was very cool indeed. It was very cool indeed.
So, what do you think it's going to be? A creator expert car or a Technic car?
It's hard to say. They've been doing really well with both creator expert and Technic. So I mean, either way, I think the set's going to be fantastic. So it'll definitely be cool.
Personally, I hope it's going to be creator expert. Actually,
I love me some system builds. I mean, Technic's awesome, but I'm definitely a system fan at heart. So
me as well.
I can agree with you on that. Bricklink, device. You can definitely open up your own store. Lots of, great place to sell stuff too if you'd like to, which is pretty cool. Parky, you could be doing a blind build in stocks. I think Parky's taking this. This is a vacation, right? So Parky wants a little bit of time away from that kind
Nick,
of craziness.
do you know what I agreed to this morning? Tomorrow I will be streaming part of the stream with socks.
You bring this onto yourself, Parky.
No, they were asking for it. And
you got to give it to the people, right? You got to give it to the people.
Exactly,
I totally feel it. Totally feel it.
By the way, for the people that are in Chicago, there is a stand, there's a booth from Bricklink here.
That's right, yeah.
Where you can go, and if you have a username on Bricklink, you get a free t-shirt even.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that. I guess I'm going to have to swing by after and check that out.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be fantastic.
Go for it.
Yeah.
You have a cool t-shirt, and you can, from Studio, the digital program, you can get
That
the
is
tile,
awesome.
printed tile.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Free t-shirt? Free t-shirt, free tile, and even hand wave thingy for cool yourself off.
Awesome, I like it. It. Mr. Flips, I think we're okay. People can look up the Overwatch stuff on their own if they wanted to. May could be done well. I totally think so. Totally think so. The system, right, DeVirus? You know what, Doom Guy? You'd be surprised at how sturdy a lot of these builds can really be. We've seen, for example, Sean, who was actually here earlier competing, built an amazing Genji-inspired sword, and that thing is super duper strong. Like people have been swinging it, hitting people. It's been really holding up super duper well. So
compared to certain pickaxes.
I guess compared to certain pickaxes, right? Yeah, sturdy. Exactly, Assad. Exactly. And yes, Johnny, I'm so glad you brought it up. The brick building community, guys. Amazing place to connect with fellow LEGO fans. We do have a wonderful community on Twitch, of course, and then we've recently created a Discord channel as a kind of central place for a bunch of people from tons of different communities to connect on as well. So make sure you guys get in there, spread some brick building love.
Yeah, because it's a bit for everybody. You don't have to be on Twitch, you can be on YouTube, or just be in a lug, and
yeah.
How about you?
It's going to be the central LEGO place.
Yep, exactly, original. You're totally right. It's a great way. Like you can find amazing deals on Bricklink too. Get such good value. You totally can. Me too, Swan. I'm excited to see how both of these builds are turning out. We actually have some structures like really coming together now. So I feel like we're getting pretty close to being able to figure out maybe what they're actually trying to build. It'll be super duper cool.
Well, if you can figure it out.
You know what, DeVirus? I have a command for that, which is this. If you really have to go see the clip, that's the place to do so. When I broke my pickaxe, like right after claiming that it was really sturdy, but
come on, it was hilarious.
It was funny. But we replaced those brown pieces with red or with tan on the inside. Much stronger build now. Much stronger build now. I made a mistake.
Red is brown for some reason.
It's just an awful color. Like falls apart on you like crazy.
No, it's an awful color for you.
It's been very unkind to me. I mean, considering how many pieces we broke, right? So it's been quite awful.
Brown?
I don't know what it is. And Swan Princess, want to say I had a getting quiet sign. So many amazing people in the chat. Thank you for being here, supporting this awesome event. If you guys aren't supporting my amazing co-host Parky here, you should fix that up right now. Go on over to his stream and click his heart. Send him some love.
Do it!
You know, I do too, Swan Princess, but I'm not sure yet, so I don't want to make any claims that I know what Casey's building. but it'll be interesting to see if I'm right, I'm wrong,
It's,
or
it's movies and video games.
Yeah.
Interesting.
yeah, yeah.
Anybody in chat want to wager a guess on what they are building?
Yeah,
Because
I'd be curious to hear from
I
both of these
have
guys.
to say, Kyle, it starts to look. I might have an idea there.
Oh, you know what? I think I might have an idea now too.
Yeah. Do you see it
I
coming?
did see it. I did see it for a second there. I think he's working on a little bit of adjustment there, but I like where this is going potentially. I like where it's going.
One of my favorite movies.
Yeah. Only bad part of Brickling is that after you buy PC, you have like no money left. It's just like it's a nice way to drain the bank account, let it refill a little bit, and drain again, right? That's just how
It's
it goes.
always
That's how it goes.
end of the month. Woo, salary time.
And
Beginning
yes,
of the
Swan
month.
Princess, throw
Brickling.
out your ideas. I'd love to hear it. It's the superior siege weapon indeed, device. Indeed.
This.
Actually, here, do you want this?
Ooh,
I don't know if your phone will fit in there. It should. Mine was designed for the phone.
perfect.
There you go. Awesome.
Now I can see chat as well.
You can. Yeah, I know. I realize how unideal this is, but
Nick
All
was
right,
just
guys.
trying to prevent me from seeing
just
chat.
under 13 minutes, builders.
So more than enough time, really.
Yeah.
No stress needed.
Nope.
Totally not.
None at all. None at all. And guys, just a reminder that we are raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital today as well. The link is right there in chat.
For
That
the
goes
kids,
directly to
for
St.
the
Jude
kids.
Children's Hospital. And there are some fun incentives, some fun things you can basically make me and Parky do if you do donate. a
He
certain
said
amount.
he says me and Parky. What he means
The
is
first
Parky.
two. The first two. I mean, again, you're welcome to opt out. I just don't know if chat will tolerate that. I'm not sure chat would be okay with that.
I never
so.
back out.
Oops, and of course I typed the link wrong.
And for the people that don't know what St. Jude is, it's a children's hospital where they treat children with cancer. And they actually make sure that the parents don't have to pay anything for the treatment, which is amazingly awesome. As you can imagine, that requires a lot of money. So that's where the donations go to.
Yep.
They go directly to St. Jude, and they are used for helping treating children with cancer. So if you want to donate something, please do. Every dollar
It
is
means
welcome.
a lot, guys. It does mean a lot. Yeah, there's a couple things you can make Parky Dupree. You can make him wear a silly Lego wearable. Or if you donate $25 or more,
Yes.
you could Bean Boozle Parky if you wanted to.
like one or
Or you can Bean Boozle
Yeah,
Bean
there's
Boozle.
two.
For anyone who doesn't know what Bean Boozling is,
It's crazy.
I still have nightmares.
You'll
They have
know.
like a Technic bike set.
It's a basically
Yeah,
a
I've seen them from
jelly
that.
beans. You draw one up, and it could either be an amazingly delicious
It's like-
flavor
it's cool. I
or
just
the worst thing
wanted
you've
to
ever
share
tasted.
that.
A wide variety of horrible
If
flavors.
you know Harry Potter,
Yeah, exactly.
then you know those things.
Yeah, flavored. I don't even remember what. Birdie Bots. There you go. Every flavored beans. Those are the ones. Those are the
Yeah.
ones. And thank you, Mr. Fluffs. I appreciate it. I'm glad you like the bow tie. Glad you like the bow tie. All right. So I think I can say I know for sure now where Casey is heading. Funnily enough, a little bit similar to what happened in the first round, eh? Very interesting to see some similar inspiration come into place. But I mean,
I
sometimes
like how he's building it.
yeah, I do too, and it's always interesting. Like the pieces kind of help direct where the builds go, right? So you got to let the pieces take you where they might be.
And sometimes you start with a piece, and then once you start building, you get some new inspiration thanks to that piece.
Indeed, indeed. That's one of the most fun parts of Lego is like, grabbing a piece and seeing how it can inspire a build, right? Like a lot of the times, my builds will actually start because of a particular piece.
When there were like a
And then
lot
you
of
flesh it
Travis
out from
bricks,
there.
that'd be like,
Exactly.
It's really
What I like
interesting.
to do sometimes is when there's a new wave of Lego
they're like
coming
the
out,
have a
I
stud on
always
every
check
side.
Brick Setter, so to see what
Those.
are the new pieces in
Like a
this
headlight
wave.
brick,
And I
but
tend to order them from Lego directly, bricks and
Yeah.
pieces, just so I have a few, and
Like,
then I put them in
phasing
front of
out,
me on the
like,
table and just try to build something
Just
with
go
it.
with it, right? Yeah.
well, there aren't any.
And
Our
then-
builders are like talking to each other here. I don't know if they're like colluding or what's going on here.
Friendly discussion.
Oh my gosh, Parky, we've got our first donation for the day.
McCree,
Cree
buddy.
would like to Bean Boozle you, Parky. Are you ready for this? Are you ready for this, buddy?
Buddy, you don't like me. Why?
And of course, thank you for your amazing donation to charity.
Yeah,
Really
awesome.
appreciate that.
Yes, I'm
McCree.
ready for it. I'm ready for it.
That's what it's
boy.
looking like, Swan Princess. Here we go. Oh, this is gonna be fun to watch, guys. Maybe you'll get lucky, Parky. Maybe it won't be absolutely
Please.
horrible.
I think you took out all the good ones. I'm pretty sure of it. If it's that fish, I want to redo because I already had that one.
I always put 2 on there. There we go. One meat.
Which one is
So
that?
this guy could be either dead fish.
Oh no,
I guess I
no,
would say rotten fish. Dead aren't all fish dead? Don't we always
Yeah.
eat fish dead? Doesn't really make a lot of sense.
I already had a rotten fish. Take
And then
another one.
strawberry.
I want barf or something like that.
Was this the one you got last time?
Yeah.
All right, that's a little
Oh,
less
come
exciting.
on.
Fine,
Another
fine,
one.
There we go.
Okay, which
That one looks like it could be maybe stinky socks or moldy cheese. I'm not sure. It kind of looks like both. I'd probably say we're leaning towards stinky socks, but it could also be tutti frutti. So, all right, here we go, guys. Parky is gonna be boozled for the kids.
We're at like 8.
Oh, that does not look so good. Does not look so good. Is that the stinky socks, you think? Yeah. Yeah. Describe the flavors that you're tasting to us right now, Parky.
This has no flavor. This is horrible.
Just dance. Dance to forget about it.
That's not good.
Hey, look at this. It's Mr. Graham. First of all, Dot Face, thank you for the 9 months. Welcome on in. Parky, you gonna be okay over here? Do you need a moment?
Oh, I can't stay. I'm sorry. I'm stealing your USB here to charge.
Charge.
That's all.
You're allowed to do that, Graham. Other way.
I thought so.
Okay, I swallowed it.
You got this, dude. You got this.
That was gross.
There you go.
Okay, I have no more water, so
We'll see you in a bit, Graham. Gonna finish it up like a gangsta, right?
yes, Manny, we got socks today.
Parky, how much time do we have left?
For the builders, 1 minute.
Is that real?
For us
No.
hanging out waiting for them to finish?
7 minutes.
There you go.
Gosh, my bagels.
Oh man, that was gross.
Thank you for not doing it to me. I really
Thank you,
appreciate that.
Cree.
For
From
the
the
kids,
bottom
though,
of my
right?
heart, I appreciate that.
You'll be all right, my dude. You're gonna be all right.
Beanie.
Dot Phase, I hope you're doing well today. I hope everybody. Steek, Skizmark. Oh wait, you're right there. It's funny seeing people hop in chat that are like standing right in front of me as well. All the amazing friends that we have here.
Do the Nick, real quick, do the parts have to like just be all put together? Can't be like a play set where
You need to be able to present it as a single build, I guess. So
Okay, all right.
they don't have to be connected as long as they would
legal
stand.
connections are welcome.
Illegal connections are welcome.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I don't
All right.
have an issue with that. Oh no, Barky, another donation.
You got a donate?
No more
dono.
water, shucks, enjoy your bean. Wait, Pikri, is that for me or for Parky?
I was like,
I don't
do I
know.
say
It's
dono or
wondering.
donation? Am I cool or am I not?
No more water, shucks, enjoy your bean.
Yeah, that's for me because my water is gone.
That's for Parky. I don't have any water either, so that would have been gone either
Okay.
way. But maybe this one will be a good one, Parky. By the way, Pikri, thank you again for the amazing donation.
Maybe
Really
this
appreciate
one will remove the
that. Remove the nastiness.
of the socks.
Rest in pepperonis, indeed, originals, indeed.
So it has to be a new one now. A new flavor. Oh no. I see something blue.
Blue. Toothpaste. That can't be
Toothpaste?
so bad. That can't be so bad.
I'll go for it.
Or it would be berry blue. So here you go, buddy. That sounds like a relief. I don't know. Did they find a way to make toothpaste nasty?
It is toothpaste.
But it's not so bad?
Oh,
Maybe a change of mind on that one. Maybe a change of mind.
I didn't swear. Really, I did. Oh man.
No, you almost did, but you caught yourself. So you're
That's
good. You're good.
nasty.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know what? Maybe we can get someone to help us out and refill our water bottles, though.
that would be nice.
I'm gonna pass that over there so we can stay hydrated. Parky, I think, has got a water bottle there too. Thank you, Steve. Of course, the amazing Steve helping us out here. You know, homie. Toothpaste is
How
good,
can you
right?
make toothpaste so horrible? How do you
They
do
have
that?
found a way, Parky. They have found a way. So, guys, we are just under 5 minutes remaining. It's gonna be exciting to see what they come up with, and hopefully you'll be able to stick with
this
us.
tastes like the toothpaste with chlorophyll in, you know?
Oh yeah,
That
really
the
nice.
green-
Well, you do have actually your breath isn't that bad.
But
which is kind
it's
of a nice
better
result.
now.
Yeah.
I have to say this was not as bad as the stinky socks.
I forgot to tell you.
It's not good.
It's not good either.
Remember that-
It's not good either.
That show like
Well, again,
Avatar?
thank you, Bakri, for your
Avatar:
wonderful
The Last
donation.
Airbender?
That means
Yeah.
we
My
are
favorite show of all
only
time.
less than
Waterbend,
$50
and,
away
you
from
gave me-
unlocking a special challenge for our builders today, guys. It's gonna be really fun to watch them potentially suffer. If we can raise a little bit more money for St. Jude's, guys.
Make some other people suffer as well.
For sure.
Please.
Oh, no, it looks like Bakri is up to no good.
Oh, what?
We'll wait for it just in case. I hope not. I hope not. Oh, no, there it is. There it is. And this one is indeed for me. All right, I guess it's my turn to suffer. Let's do this.
And now you will see. He
Watch.
will get a good
I'm gonna
one.
get a good
He
one.
will
I'm
get
gonna
a good one. I'm sure.
I got it. I got it. It's got to be okay.
I'm sure of it. Oh, the toothpaste one. Wow. He takes the easy route.
Are you
out.
okay with this?
No.
Look at how. Oh, this.
Ooh, that's a color we didn't have before.
Canned dog food or chocolate pudding is what's in here. I'm gonna be all right, original. I got this. I got this. It's just canned dog food. I mean, if my dog can eat it,
Sniff it first.
I'm not sniffing it. I'm just going for it, dude. There's no breaks here. Just
Does,
gotta go
does
for it.
Rocket love canned dog food?
We don't actually feed Rocket canned dog food, no.
Smart.
So, I don't know.
By the way,
That
people in
dog food
chat,
is a life changer. I'm telling you. Love
I just want to make people in chat really jealous now.
Okay.
I met Rocket in real life.
You
The
did.
dog.
Oh my gosh, we forgot to tell him about that.
What's our time at?
2 minutes and 45 seconds.
So more than enough time, really.
Yeah, tons
really.
of time. I mean, I don't know what
Don't,
you guys
don't
did.
stress.
Yeah.
As soon as we start counting down in a few seconds, then you can start stressing.
You guys got this. Okay, here we go.
Okay, here we go. Canned dog food. Oh, that's horrible.
Oh, there's like a hints of meat, like in a jelly bean.
But how do they do that? These
I don't
horrible
know.
tastes and jelly beans. Something
Like,
that's supposed to be.
Imagine being the person to figure out if these jelly beans taste like that. Like they have to have a taste
How do you
tester for these,
test
right?
this?
Ugh, I don't
Oh
know.
man. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Steve.
Absolutely.
All right, guys, 2 minutes left for our first round. 30 minutes of building is coming to a close. We're gonna see what amazing builds our builders came up with. And then we'll be moving on to our second round, our 45-minute build, where we will have a guaranteed challenge for sure. And then there's still that potential. We're not so far.
Ooh, we're
like
getting really close.
we're like $12 away from unlocking the bonus challenge for our builders,
Awesome.
which would be fantastic.
We need to get
see.
that.
We do indeed.
Nick Rocket to Scotland is still a go. Absolutely, Miss Maisie.
Wait, what?
but the
Rocket's been missing actually.
Don't look at my backpack. Don't look at my backpack. He was so fluffy. You have no idea.
So cute indeed.
By the way, Nick,
Yeah.
just to give him a bit of stress. 10, 9.
No, don't do that. Come on. Okay, wait. We got another one.
What? Who? What? Where?
Bakri has brought in another $25.
About
Thank you, Bakri, again for your amazing donation, and he wants you to go through with this one. You know, I think we'll wait till the next round starts, but we will make sure he does get that.
Yeah, because we are almost at the end.
We're almost
so
at the end, so we want to give our builders some time to present and everything. Less than a minute, guys. Less
now
than
it's
1
no
minute.
joke. Now it's
Yep,
really
now it's really
coming
serious.
down to the
Coming down
last
to the
seconds.
wire. Yep.
So get it ready.
And for anyone here, guys, remember it is in Twitch chat that you get to vote. So twitch.tv/BrickinNick is going to be the place to go. If you want to sneak
Absolutely.
in there, make a quick Twitch account, drop a follow, and then just wait until we get the vote started. You will be able to help decide how to vote today.
Casey's losing parts.
But the next vote is actually going to be our challenge. So the winning vote comes at the end, but we do need to see what they've come up with
Nick,
first.
I'm
so,
sure of it. If you put Casey and me next to each other,
Yeah.
we.
20 seconds early. Kyle, I don't know if he's scrambling.
Kyle, come on. Come on.
Are you good too?
15
just
seconds.
sorting.
Oh, they're sorting now. They're both good.
just
They're
sorting.
both good.
Sorting.
You have to pretend like it's intense. We have to count it down though.
Okay. Guys, almost there. Be stressy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop the building.
All right, guys, and let's get a round of applause for both of our builders. Amazing job to both of you guys. Why don't we get a little bit of a presentation from our builders
Absolutely.
here? Casey, why don't you go ahead and go first?
All right, great. So for my build, with the theme of movies and video games,
Okay,
I am a cinema co-coordinator.
that does make sense.
I thought it
Casey
was
does
right
do
up my
Brickworld
alley.
and lots of fun stuff.
I decided to build a little film reel movie camera here, and I'd like to note that it does stand
It's got a tripod and everything.
Exactly.
Kudos to you for having that, Casey.
Got some interesting hinge work on the bottom to accomplish that.
Very cool.
Along with probably using too many of my snot bricks. Achieve total enclosure.
Total enclosure, so no
Got
exposed
some
edges, which is pretty nice.
Tires for the wheels, and also I thought was an interesting the gray kind of grill exhaust is attaching this tire and also this like an illegal connection. This
Hey,
tire
whatever
doesn't even
makes
have
it
a
work,
rim.
right?
That's
We
it.
don't judge on
Nice
that.
job. Let's get a round of applause for Casey. Folks.
Very cool, very cool.
Very well done, Casey. Very well done. All right, and Kyle, let's see what you've got for us today.
Okay, so the theme was movies and video games, and I don't know why, but instantly I thought, man, a xenomorph with these black and green pieces would be pretty dope. So I decided to make that. There are alien video games, so I get away with that.
Totally
A
works,
little
totally
bit.
works. Yeah.
This one is currently in the process of being shot, and its thick blood is raining down.
Very cool. Some
That's-
special effects, very fitting for a movie's theme.
nice.
So
Very
I like it. I like it. Awesome stuff, guys. Amazing job to both of our builders here.
Absolutely.
I think it's time to start getting ready for our next round of building, though. This time it's going to be a whole 45 minutes that our builders are going to have to work with on this next round of the competition. Are we ready to go, Parky? Are our builders ready?
Is it still in the movies and?
Still in movies and video games. They got a little bit more time. They got lots of pieces to work with. Hopefully they didn't use anything too useful because they are not allowed to touch their builds now that they have finished.
So maybe we should tell them to put those builds a bit to the side,
Yeah,
just to be
maybe
sure,
so that they
just
don't
to be
get tempted to steal anything.
sure. Yeah.
All right, builders, are you ready for the second round of building?
I believe so.
Let's get into it. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1. Stress it out! Oh no.
We had it so good, Parky.
Oh
And
my
yes, I
God.
did notice, indeed, Jules,
Same theme.
that not only did
Same
Parky
theme. Movies and video
want a little bit more for Parky, Toasty would also like to throw some more at Parky as well. You're getting a double
Yeah, I
game
don't know.
right
It
now.
doesn't really work
But it's
out.
so amazing for the kids.
build a black
We are
trench
now
coat.
at $363
that would've been cool,
for
but
each
yeah, I
event,
don't know.
which is incredible.
Awesome.
Thank you guys so much.
So
Oh,
guys,
so
good
now-
news.
Now I can let you sit here.
2 challenges.
No, well, there's only going to be one.
No, for them.
Oh yeah, the second
them,
bonus
yeah.
challenge.
Second
Yes,
bonus
yes,
challenge.
yes, absolutely. We actually don't have socks today. We're changing it up a little bit.
Oh yeah.
All right, there it is. Oh, look at that though.
Okay, we have the toothpaste and the.
Dead fish.
Man.
But I feel like you could start with the dead fish, and then at least you know you can kind of cancel things out.
What should I do, Chad? Both of them at the same time?
Ooh, he's giving you guys options. He's
Or-
being too nice.
One and then the other. What do you guys think?
Let's see, both.
Same time? Both? Do it same. Okay. Both. So we have dead fish and toothpaste. And you know how much I like dead fish.
He's got it.
This
Wait, what's our time on this?
I believe in you, man. Maybe they'll both be the good flavors. You never know.
You know me, not going to happen.
Oh,
That dead
probably
fish
should
hits
mention
quick. It's like strikes hard and fast. You know?
That's so
Strikes
gross.
hard and fast.
Whoops.
I have the berry one.
Oh, interesting.
Look at that fish.
Oh, it's not a good combo, eh? Like putting some berries on your dead fish doesn't do anything for you.
How about you? Are you in college?
It's finished
Oh,
actually.
he looks like
Yo, same. Dude.
you got this.
What was your
I
major?
believe in you, Parky.
I studied chemistry.
Oh, rotten
Nice.
fish is so horrible.
Oh,
Did you do the full 4 years?
I think that's
Yeah,
the worst
yeah.
days out there.
Yeah.
What are you planning on doing?
Spoiled
I
milk's pretty
just-
bad. I can tell you that.
Berries
I've been
that
working
go
at a
on the
flavor
buns.
company.
Now they're starting with buns.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a
Like,
very
behind
dead
the scenes,
fish.
like
I like
creating
it. I
the
like it for
actual
create.
official like flavor.
Right, so like I'm not in
I'm going to try
R&D,
to swallow it this time.
but
Last time I was
that's like
able.
what we make.
I'm
I'm
going
in
to try
quality
this
right
time.
now.
You got it. You got it.
I may go to R&D. It's
Just get
a
it
little
down.
What's
weird.
R&B?
Just get it down,
R&D,
my dude.
like
You got it.
research
You
and
got
development.
this.
Okay.
For the kids, man. It's for the kids.
But we'll see.
That sounds like really dope.
Did it.
Though.
I know Devirus. I've
That's
noticed
not
these
bad.
two are
It's a
like
good gig.
having a little
Yeah,
conversation
no, I
over
feel
there.
you.
I wonder what they're
I'm
talking
not
about.
doing anything with my like major.
What are you doing?
I do wedding.
They're giving away each other's builds.
What?
I can't believe this.
It's like media.
What?
I mean, you guys are allowed to talk if you want, I
okay,
guess,
you know.
but
This is a friendly challenge, right?
We're all friends here.
Friendly?
Well, maybe
What are
not
you
with
talking
you,
about?
but this guy's
competing
pretty
for the
cool.
title of Master Builder, guys.
Come on.
What's up? Yes, I did. Casey's an R&D chemist. Let the man speak. Sure. Can you speak to what was happening to Parky?
I'm not an R&D. That's what I was trying to.
How much longer is Parky here? Well, Parky's going to be here until the end of today's episode. And then he'll be around tomorrow. I don't know if maybe you want to make a pop-in appearance. We're actually going to have the amazing Kevin Hinkle, who is a previous competitor, joining us. He's coming tomorrow. He's going to be my co-host for tomorrow. So
Then I need to ambush him.
you need to ambush him, find a way to sneak in there.
Yeah, because I
Get
still
some
need
action
to arrange something with him.
Yeah.
We have unfinished
Toasty's
business.
really on fire, though. Maybe Parky should scale it back a bit, tying into the fish. And then because his reactions make him right
Stuff
for the
Parky in your
picking.
bag and bring him to Portugal.
Well done, Toasty. Well done. Keep coming with the puns. Stuff Parky in your bag and bring him to Portugal. I don't know if you'll be able to get away with that.
Agree. Really?
Right, Parky? Although, I don't know. As like a pop-in host, I don't think I would subject anyone to any more jelly beans. So if he's on tomorrow, he's probably going to be out of bounds. Kevin Hinkle, on the other hand, though, you are welcome to torture him. By the way, builders, you are 5 minutes in. We're approaching the 40-minute mark, so still plenty of time to get working. Do you guys feel like you have some ideas for what we're going to be doing?
I think I just got it.
You just got it.
Just
Boom,
got
it
it.
hit ya?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Does that have something to do with beans and horrible tastes? No?
It's Parky. It's you.
Parky
I'm
literally
literally
just
just
been
building
horny
Parky.
See, I knew I could be an
I have the
inspiration
red
for
for his
people.
shorts, and I have the blue for his shirt. Actually, if anything,
love it.
this
I
could be
love it.
Parky. Like,
How much does it
Oh,
make
that's just
Casey?
mean. That's played mean.
Unfortunately, Bakri, our competitors are off bounds. They are
Yeah,
not
no,
allowed to
no.
be subjected.
No,
Not
no,
allowed
no,
to be
no,
subjected,
no.
unfortunately.
They need to focus on the build.
They do indeed. They do indeed. Mike, we have our friend Micah hanging out here, who's actually last year's a winner of Battle of the Bricks. Would you
him
perhaps like to
behind.
join us for a bit, Micah?
I want his advice.
I would actually recommend going in where Graham is
whoa.
and then coming around. Let's get our previous winner of last year's Battle of the Bricks in here. And maybe he can share some insights, some strategies.
Where is he going?
He's got to find a way to get into the space, man. He's probably teleporting. He's going to be here. Looks like. Doesn't want anyone to see it, right?
Oh, man.
Graham dropped
Rotten
2
fish
pieces.
is horrible.
All right, let's get our good friend Micah
I'm
up
really
in
like,
here.
you
Hey,
might
Micah.
actually
You're good.
get this one.
All right, there we go. We got
Really
everyone here.
like,
Everybody say hello to Micah,
pushing
last
my
year's
luck.
winner of Battle of the Bricks. You
Yeah.
guys can find Micah right here. I still
far
have his
as,
command
like,
up from last year, so you can check out all
cultural
his amazing
knowledge or
builds.
something?
Micah, how is Brickworld
No,
this
what?
year treating you so far?
No, I'm not.
Okay, all right.
Don't worry, fam. I'm a little nervous.
One build, and I built one build on site.
Built one on site, so
Should,
Was
by
that
the grace of God,
crazy build,
I move
Thursday,
on.
Friday build there?
Probably not going to.
Yeah, so I started.
We'll see. I need you to smoke me.
Thursday morning, and I finished it
I mean, I don't know,
Friday
dude.
evening.
Like,
fantastic. Really leaving it to the last minute, I
Just having
guess.
fun mostly.
So how did you manage to do a build on site? Did you bring your whole collection over, or the parts you knew you would need? Like, how did that kind of work?
Yeah, I had a color scheme and a general concept picked out because I can't bring my whole collection.
That's a lot of Lego, probably.
Yeah. But I brought like all my dark bluish gray, my black, my dark red, and then just a lot of snot bricks, a lot of clips, bars, all that.
Gotcha. That's fantastic. That's what and so what was the build that you whipped up?
It was a kind of sci-fi pirate ship, and
Very
it
cool.
actually ended up getting nominated for Best Sea Vessel.
Look at that, an on-site build, and he gets
He got nominated.
oh wait, you did? Oh, that's good.
Micro scale sci-fi city.
Very awesome.
Wasn't that nominated as well?
Yeah, that was nominated for small building.
Yeah, exactly.
Amazing stuff. That's fantastic.
I saw it earlier today. Oh, I love that build. I'm always micro build, my thing, and the Sci-Fi City was really cool.
That is awesome. So we actually have some questions in chat. What is your favorite set of all time, Micah?
Ooh, that's a tough one. So, my favorite set as like a kid, I really liked the Alien Conquest line.
Very awesome
I really
one.
liked lime green.
Yep.
So the ADU defense truck, I really enjoyed that. It had some pretty cool play features.
Yeah.
But now I wouldn't necessarily consider that my favorite set because I mostly just get sets for the
Yep.
parts in them and whatnot. So I really like some of the Lord of the Rings sets and the parts that come in those.
Yep.
Helm's Deep might be my favorite there. That was a really good set.
Indeed it was. Indeed it was. Some awesome stuff. Definitely kind of ties into your general like building style, which totally makes sense. And no, Pikri, you cannot subject Micah to a bean boozle. If he is off limits, only the permanent co-hosts or the hosts.
I mean, I'd be fine with you.
You didn't hear me say it. You heard Micah say it. What did you say, Micah?
I said I'd be fine with eating a bean boozled bean.
All right.
Oh.
Maybe for a special donation.
There we go. I mean,
Gotta work
sporty,
it.
sporty,
Gotta work
very
it.
sporty.
Very sportsmanlike. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Approaching
36 minutes, builders. Plenty of time. Plenty of time. I feel like Casey's really focusing on sorting right now. He's really focusing on sorting.
Yeah, I don't see a lot of building over there.
Kyle's definitely got a lot more going on, so I'm definitely impressed that we've already got some stuff going.
I think Kyle is doing some scenery. It looks like some.
Yeah, like a backdrop or something.
Yeah, exactly.
No, or is that an American flag?
You know what though? If you think about the minifigure in the set, that might give you some direction on possibly where he's going to be going with this build overall.
Sure.
Pikri says, "Name it."
Name it.
What's
I-
that referring to?
Someone had said, I think, a special donation amount or something. Was that you?
Oh yeah,
Casey?
like name the price. Micah, it's on you. What are you worth?
Not very much.
Are you worth?
Previous winner of Battle of the Bricks. I would think you're worth quite a bit.
Oh,
No, this is just eating a bean boozled brick. It's not like they're buying my book.
They're donating to charity.
love it
so I mean,
He was like, what's your worth? I'm like,
no, it's a $25 minimum amount. You
Oh,
can't
it
go to
is?
$6.
Oh, $26.
$26.
An extra dollar just for it.
An extra dollar
Yep.
just for that. An extra dollar just for that.
like it.
Or maybe he could round us off to $400. Fill in all those. Could be like some pennies in here. So we're at like $363.86. So whatever the opposite of that is.
614.
Parky's gonna do some.
3614.
There you go, 36.14. That could be a good option. 36 is my favorite number.
Oh, is it?
Yep.
Good to know.
Why?
When I was younger, I really liked like 360s, like sports and stuff like that, snowboarding, skateboarding. But you can't really have 360 as a favorite number because it's too many characters, right? No one's gonna put 360 on a shirt.
Don't wait me to hear.
Do you want to come by a little bit later? Maybe hang out for a bit.
please.
Virus apparently doesn't agree with that either. But I was just like, I can't do 360, so I'm gonna take out the 0 and I like 36. Plus, many years later, I discovered there's some funny math relationship there to my
never
birthday.
got the chance.
My birthday is 9/27.
Basically.
When you add that up, it's 36.
Like you're built.
So some fancy math.
That's
So
great.
Pikri
make more
went in
sense.
for the $26. Or
Absolutely.
Micah, feel free to grab the thing there.
Boy,
Or you can put that.
how do I do this?
So
That
yeah,
was
I'll
like
show you.
in the
So pull
camera.
this up. Micah is taking a bean for the kids. Thank you so much, Micah, for being an amazing sport. I feel like have you ever done this before, Micah?
I have.
Oh,
I've played
okay.
the game with the spinner. You know?
Gotcha. Okay, green.
And what can that be?
Lawn clippings or lime.
Okay.
Do it up, dude.
Watch it be lime. It is. It's lime.
Oh God!
That was really unexciting.
Yep. No, I'm not.
Slime? Oh, I can
Yeah,
smell it. So lucky. Of course, and the one time you got a good flavor, it was mixed in with a terrible flavor. You're the worst, Micah. You're the worst. You're also the best.
Best way to raise money right there.
Boom.
Great, thank you so much again for all your
Yes,
generous
really
donations.
appreciate it. St. Jude's,
It's
of course,
awesome.
appreciates it as well. So amazing. Now we're only like, what is that, 10-14 away?
Say, when is the first
400?
challenge? At what point?
I think maybe at the 30-minute mark, and then closer to the end, we'll do the secondary one. So you guys are going to get to vote, of course, on our first challenge for the day, which will be awesome to see.
So, builders, 150 seconds left
Yeah.
All right.
until the voting for the challenge.
JJ, I don't know what you're talking about. JJ's like long clippings actually sounds good. But see, that's the thing. You, for some reason, think these flavors are not going to be so bad. But they have found a way to
make
tweak
it
those flavors.
Or
to
it's the
just
same with
be-
the toothpaste.
I don't know.
You think,
I thought
oh,
the
toothpaste. I
wasn't
mean,
that bad.
But like there were still bad elements to it.
Yeah. It wasn't good.
Long
but
clippings
it wasn't
are
as
just as
bad
savage.
as a lot of the other ones.
Yep.
Like barf.
oh, barf. Luckily, I didn't get that one yet.
And guys, I do just want to shout out Brickworld again. We're at this amazing event. Get to see all of your amazing friends. There's so many amazing creations on display. And just thank you to everyone involved in making this happen here at the event. I mean, we got this cool backdrop, we got this awesome space. The Cree is still continuing to be incredibly kind. This one's for me, apparently. Let's do it up. Mike, I took the good flavor bean. I'll now get a bad one, I'm sure.
I wonder what the
It's
ratio
slow
is
here.
in there. It's like
I'm pretty sure
one
it's like-
quarter good and like 3/4
Yeah,
bad.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, here we go. Everybody looking full intently.
It was two toothpaste that came up there, so I guess we'll find out if I get to suffer like Bergie did, or it can be berry blue. Who knows? Let's find out. Yes, Johnny, get some hype for Cree. Are you
Absolutely,
sure?
Johnny.
Are you sure there's no Lego events in Brazil at all?
What? No?
I feel like there probably is. It might not be very
You
big.
can check with Jill. Jill knows that probably.
It's toothpaste, but yo, this is good.
What?
Yeah, I've always loved this flavoring. This is awesome. Thanks, guys. That is not so bad at all.
You are a strange person.
It tastes good, man. I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, it wasn't the worst, I have to admit. It wasn't the
It's
worst.
not gross, man.
But the rotten fish, I'm telling you.
I'm aware. I've had my rotten fish before. I know how bad it can be. So you know what, guys? I think we're ready to get ready for the first
Search many
challenge
times.
of
Ah, man.
today's battle. So let's get that ready to go. You guys are going to be deciding how we torture our builders today. So let me get that up on the screen here.
Smell it.
Small one. The toothpaste.
Yeah.
Yep. So, our two challenge options are going to be limited color building. So that would mean we'd probably remove a couple colors, and they can only build with a certain set of colors there. So that can be interesting because we might be able to see what parts they are using. Be like, you can only use all of the other colors or something like that. So we get to play around with that a little bit. Or we could do one-handed and eyed building. So that would be doing this, and then they can only build with one hand. So a little bit of throwing off your coordination, and of course just having to build with one hand for a few minutes.
Oh, that's so easy. Trust me.
You think so, yeah? I mean, with you used to be doing blind building all the time, I feel like it's a little bit different. Casey looks like he's freaking out over there.
Take this part.
Ah, okay, you're all
That
good now.
requires 2 hands.
Okay.
I should have brought a brick separator. Faster challenges, 30 minutes left. We're
That'd
gonna
be
get right
cheating
into
to
it
have
right
a
now.
brick separator?
When
doesn't
Cree
come in
is
the
coming in
set,
with
so-
another $25.
Do you mean this really nice brick separator here? Oh, look at this
Aw,
beauty.
You're lucky I'm not on the dark side right now.
All right, guys, we're gonna get the vote going
Bring that
now.
over
We
here.
got 3 minutes, guys. Let's do it up. Get your votes in chat, guys.
Wait, and what was that from Brickree? Another one?
McCree, another $25.
Oh my God.
Parky, don't call Nick Strange. Enjoy your bean. Wow, we're really getting it today. We're gonna run out at this rate. McCree, thank you again for your wonderful generosity. So kind of you. Maybe we'll even hit $500 today. Who knows? Who knows? That'd be
That would
incredible.
be awesome.
Oh,
I don't want to
my
watch. I don't want to watch.
Spoiled milk
Oh no! That
or
was
cocoa. Spoiled milk is honestly my least favorite by far. I hope for the best, bud. I feel like you never get to taste it though.
Yeah, you have to bite down to get the flavor.
So again, guys, remember, if you want to vote, you gotta hop into the Twitch chat. Twitch.tv/BrickinNick is the place to do it. Drop a follow, make an account, and get voting. It's spilled milk and spoiled milk in there. Oh, you look awful. I had toothpaste, it was fine, so. Micah got lime earlier, so he was good.
Yeah.
It's a really awful one. You know what's the problem with that one too? It like lingers for hours. Sometimes I didn't even taste it the next day. It's like such an intense flavor. Such an intense flavor.
I'm dying here.
But maybe that's part of the excitement. You know, we'll get to find out.
I'm curious.
All Parky has tried has been bad. He has. How to scare your neighbors away 101, right?
Man, why do I get all the horrible flavors?
All right, it looks like there's a pretty good chance we've settled on our challenge, but we'll let it go through. Let it go through. A whole new meaning now, right? Building with socks. Drink up some water, Parky. You'll be all right.
No, actually, I had one that was good, but it was combined
with the bad one. Yeah, that's what happened.
One time I got a good one.
They're saying you turn such a lovely color when you're stressed, Mikey.
Well, no, actually, I'm red from the sun.
Spent a little bit too much time outside. So actually, Bricky, why don't you tell us a little bit about your travels? You've been seeing lots of tons of places on the way here. So what kind of?
I'm doing a bit of a road trip.
Nice.
The goal is to visit as many Lego stores as possible.
Wouldn't you like
As
to
many
know?
Lego stores as possible. How many have you hit so far?
That's my goal. That's not
Can
my
you
wife's
guess?
goal.
Yeah, we can tell her about that.
Sure.
So how many have you hit so far?
3.
Oh,
I feel like there's more you can tell.
Guys, there are not that many.
there are. There are 3 in Toronto alone.
Yeah, okay, but that was your fault. It was your fault.
I brought you to
Toronto, I only
one.
got
I brought
one.
you to one. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Then, we did Lake Erie. Travel along that one.
Very nice. Yeah.
Visit Michigan City.
Very cool.
nice.
Yeah.
Then yesterday arrived in Chicago and immediately visited one
Boom.
of the stores.
Awesome.
I'm going to visit another one on
Yeah.
Monday. Then we go to somewhere Lake Michigan around.
Amazing.
And then to
amazing.
the top and
Yeah.
then back to Toronto.
Awesome. I love it. I
There we
love
go.
it. All right, guys. So our challenge has been picked, and that is going to be one hand and eye building. We're going to do that for 3 minutes.
Only 3.
It's not so bad, guys. It'll be fun.
One-handed? One-handed?
No, you.
One eye.
Oh, yeah. Like this. Like that. No, you have to cover your eye with
One-handed
one hand.
and one-eyed. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
Alright.
You basically need to do this in some way, shape,
okay.
or form. All right, are you guys ready?
I think so.
Your 3 minutes starts now.
Go, 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 go.
Shane, we are. It's so amazing that we're getting
Casey,
so close.
please cover your complete eye.
Alright.
I am watching.
And we'll bring in the bonus challenge just a little bit later as well.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was actually going to be my goal for the whole event. So considering
Really?
how close we're getting, I think I'm going to have to raise that for tomorrow.
Oh, absolutely.
We'll adjust that goal a little bit so
Absolutely.
to raise
Not a
even more
problem
money
to
for the
raise
kids. It's never a problem to raise too much money for charity. You're absolutely right,
The
Casey.
thing is too much money.
Never, 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 ever.
Especially not for St. Jude. If you know how much they spend in a year, it's insane.
Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. how
Just
much.
money that they need
I think
in
it's
a
like
year.
$32 a second is how much it costs to run St. Jude's.
It was something like that. And now they started their international program.
They have,
Where
yes.
they donated, what was it, 10 million or 100 million? I don't recall
It's
anymore.
absolutely
it was an
insane amounts
amount
of money that they're doing
to
support
support
tons of different
other
causes.
hospitals worldwide where they treat children with cancer.
It's absolutely incredible what they do. So again, guys, if you want to see how you can donate, you can do that right there in chat. And actually, funnily enough, you mentioned that ministry.
Oh, ministry.
You
that
can
would have
actually
been a good idea.
potentially make me wear that through a $10 or $5 donation. I have all my Lego wearables here. You can't activate them with bricks, but you can activate them with donations. So, and designs, how are you doing? Welcome on. Welcome on it. Abraf, thank you for the lurk. Really
My eye
appreciate
and it
it.
really hurt.
And I'm happy for
That's
one
like
thing.
kind of painful.
Last time I was at your place,
Yeah.
I
Oh,
get
no,
to
I
wear
was
the
trying to get
Unity
that.
wearable. There are no pictures of it.
Yeah. Did you actually
Not
hurt
one.
yourself? I hurt.
I mean, we're showing still online.
I
so
hurt
don't get too
myself
excited.
today.
Nah, not good
Because
job.
we get cut next. So I wouldn't get too
No, no, no,
excited
but
there.
it wasn't during the stream. It was off
Like
stream
that
that it
stuff.
happened.
Was it?
Yeah, that was we did the pirate.
That's right.
The pirate
That's
ones
right.
during the stream.
Yeah. How are you doing today? Designs, welcome on in. My friend, welcome on in.
So how are they doing? Let's see.
They look like they're both not having a lot of fun.
Oh.
Guess what the sound of that is, Parky?
Oh no! Oh come on! Who is it now? Who is
Parky
it?
can enjoy another bean. A nasty flavor, please. It's random, so we get no say in this.
St. Jude gets paid for a second and Parky gets over. McCree, you are amazing.
Thank you, Pakri.
Absolutely, Patty. We love you.
Here we go. I don't think anyone's cheating around here, Ministry. Builders, you got 30 seconds left of one-handed building.
Thank good.
Lime or grass? That can't be so bad.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll get lucky with lime.
Please be lime for one. Please be lime.
Is that you? No, that was Grandma's kid.
You just want to you want to delay?
It's grass.
It's grass. It's grass. It's grass, guys. You got the grass. All right, builders, you can remove your hands from your face.
You're all right, Micah. It's not the worst one, but
Like
it tastes like grass.
Yeah.
So not. It's kind of like reminding you of the scent of grass.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
It feels like I'm a bit of a cow now. Yeah. No.
There's no such
Well,
thing as
it's-
taking
it's-
it easy, Johnny. No such thing.
It's not a fun taste, but I've
That was
had
gonna be
worse
a snap
today.
for me.
Yep.
So, Michael, what kind of advice, being the winner of last year's Battle of the Brick, what kind of advice were you to offer our builders here? What kind of strategies should they be using to make it into the finals like you
Oh
did?
my God, those
The
the
key
puns.
is you have to bribe the viewers.
Bribe the viewers.
What? Who do we need to bribe?
Wait, what?
Yeah, so they vote for you, you know?
Is that how you won the competition last year?
Maybe.
I feel like these are not things to be admitting while
No.
live on stream.
In reality, I don't know.
Physicality.
I don't know how I did it.
Did you find that you let the pieces guide you into a certain build? Like, did you look at the pieces and go, this could be really good for this, and that's kind
Yeah,
of how
I
you
mean,
base your
I
builds? Or-
definitely didn't ever go in like thinking I'm going to build this thing, you know,
Gotcha, yep.
very broad. Mainly, I would start out by just looking at different connections I had between pieces
Gotcha, yeah.
and seeing how they could fit together.
Yep. I like it. Oh my goodness. The Cree is
Really?
absolutely on
wow.
fire. Parky, not the worst one, huh? Wow, he's really loving torturing you today. Really loving torturing you today.
By the way, it's sheep.
Oh, sorry, Bakri. She really loves torturing you. Hey, look, that can't be so bad.
Okay, take another one.
Really?
Let's get it over with.
Wow. Parky is denying the toothpaste one, potentially. No, I'm not going to do
Just wait until you get bark.
that. This one, orange.
Okay, what's
orange?
that? What's orange?
I would guess that'll either be barf or dead fish. I can't tell. They look so similar. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. Good luck, bud. I can
So
spot them
anyway,
away
it's going
for
to
real.
be bad.
Oh my gosh.
We can already tell that. Remember when you had the option to up the up? Yeah, too late. Okay. I'm going to write down.
Yeah, you got 'em. It was apparently all be safe for Parky. What's that one? Is that barf? Oh, lovely reactions from in chat. I love it. Thanks, Parky.
Oh, this is bad. Oh.
Pakri, thank you so much for your generosity today. I know we appreciate it. The kids appreciate it. It means so much.
We're getting some spicy donations.
What's that?
We're getting some
blowing up with
spicy
Spicy
muy
donations for charity.
caliente.
Man.
All right.
This is gross.
We did not. We are currently $3.14 short of hitting $500 for today, which
You guys
would
are
be
killing
absolutely
it. We
amazing.
really appreciate it.
Guys, you have less than 20 minutes left. In about 4 minutes, we're going to subject you to our second challenge of the day, since that we got that unlocked earlier, to our charity goal, which is amazing. Take a box of those things with you when you get back, and we can eat some at a lug meeting. I love it. That'd be so awesome.
Actually,
Barf one is literally the worst. I can't say I've had that one. So, have you ever experienced barf?
I have had it. It tastes just like it, pretty much.
Yeah.
But you have tasted real barf as well?
Yeah,
I mean, when
let's
you
not-
throw up,
yeah.
like.
I don't want to talk about
Let's
this
not get too
much,
graphic here. This is a Lego building stream thing, right? I think we're talking about Lego or something. Yeah.
but supposedly.
Supposedly. So, how many times have you been to Brickworld, Micah?
This is my third year.
Third year. Amazing.
Yeah.
And what brings you back every year? What is it about Brickworld that you love?
People, of course.
The people.
Yeah, I also go to Brick Fair, Virginia.
Amazing. So
And
2 Lego conventions
Yeah,
a year.
they're both great conventions, but they both have very different sets of people for the most part.
Awesome.
So at Brickworld, there's the gamer lug guys, there's the orphan lug guys, you know.
There's Nick, Parky.
Yeah, I guess there's Nick.
I like the jabs. I appreciate it.
No, but yeah, it's definitely the people. Just hanging out, it's a lot of fun.
Having a good time, right?
And getting nominated for awards.
That's always fun too. It's a nice bonus. That's a nice bonus for sure.
I have to say there are some really nice viewers here in the audience.
We do. We have tons
that
of
gave
amazing
me
viewers.
a mint.
Wow. I don't know if that's even that should be allowed.
Yes, it should be.
Just being nice to Parky.
He's suffering enough. Sure.
Oh, finally,
John, how would you like to
though.
join us for a little bit here?
He needs to suffer for the kids.
finally something that tastes real.
No, that was Micah chose to opt in.
It's optional.
Micah opted in. You are not required to opt in.
Maybe a little bit.
All right.
But we will peer pressure you into it. Just joke.
Shane, how would you like to join us? You can heckle your brother while he's building. I feel like that could be fun.
Oh yes.
Do you want to come on, Shane?
We need the inside.
We're going to say goodbye to
We need
Micah.
the
Micah,
inside
thank you for
info.
joining us.
Yeah.
Mike is going
Thank
to be
you so
with
much,
us
man.
again tomorrow. We're finally going to present him his trophy from last year.
About to get roasted.
So that's going to be awesome that we're going to get to do that tomorrow on stream.
Wait, you're really
Customized
gonna roast?
trophy.
It is indeed. It is indeed.
God.
Yep.
He's very shy.
All right, well, thank you, Micah.
My guys,
Say
see you
bye,
later, man.
everyone. Chat. Nick is literally the big brother everyone likes to punch up at, and Parky's the dad, the role model.
What? In what world would I be the role
Shane,
model?
welcome on in to Battle of the Bricks.
Hey there.
Shane, why don't you tell everyone here a little bit about yourself?
I'm Shane. I'm 13. I've been displaying at Brickworld for 3 years.
For
and
3 years.
3 years
Awesome.
already.
Yeah, and I've just been coming for a while with my family.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And what are the things you like about Brickworld? Is it seeing all the displays, meeting people, talking to people? What are your favorite
I
things?
like just seeing all like the cool techniques everyone's using in their builds.
Really inspirational, right?
Uh-huh.
Help kind of drive your builds.
Yeah.
Do you have any sort of particular interest for your own builds? What kind of things you like to do?
I wanted to build more space builds.
More space stuff.
But,
I think both of
yeah.
us are big space fans, so
Yeah.
we'll be excited to see what you come up with. How do you think your brother's doing so far?
Pretty good.
PG stream people.
That was PG.
That was
And we did get another donation. So, enjoy your mint whatever bean. He's realized
made
now
it.
you're going to get a mix of the mint flavor in with the bean. So, Pikri, and thank you so much for taking us over $500. That is super exciting. I feel like that's worth a round of applause in its own. $500 for St. Jude's to the Battle of the Bricks. Totally awesome. And here we go. Well, what a better way to celebrate?
In the meantime, Jake, the plates that you have there, what do they stand for?
Okay, well this one.
No, I
one-
mean
Oh, which one?
these ones, the 2x2s.
Oh, so this is the different colors that represent Brickworld. So it's, I guess it's like the
very
Brickworld
cool.
symbol.
All right, what do we got here for
That's
Parky?
one I don't know yet.
Moldy cheese or caramel corn?
Ooh.
That sounds super fun.
I'm going
man,
to
just
take out chewing gum. Sorry,
I just need to pee.
I'm not going to risk it.
Really need.
So while Parky's suffering over there, you know what? Actually, guys, we're all wearing these things, and I feel like people might not have much context for them. These are called brick badges. There's these super cool things that people like to wear at events. Gives people an idea of a little bit about you. Oh, he is not doing well over there. You've just been so
I'm getting
unlucky
all the
today.
bad ones.
Take it, man. You got this.
You want a piece?
No, I'm good. That's all you, bud. That is all
Oh,
you.
man.
Moldy cheese it is. Parky
Hey,
is a champion.
Have you marked them out or something? I mean,
I like we said earlier, we're pretty sure they're mostly horrible flavors and just a few good ones. So you've
Got
just
bad
been
luck.
just had bad luck.
the people that think that moldy cheese is great, this is not like blue cheese or anything because I love blue cheese. This is not blue cheese.
Thank you, Parky. Thank you for being here.
Well, it's for
Suffering
St.
through
Jude.
it.
It's
It
for
is.
St.
It's all for the kids. It's all for the kids.
Oh.
Sorry about the
Yeah, so like
humanity
usually
that
you'll
you
see on
have.
brick badges,
Right.
people will
He actually
highlight all the
tastes
different
pretty
events they've gone to. Sometimes they'll get customized bricks to kind of highlight,
Yeah.
different things about themselves. So like, what do you got here? You got one with your
Yeah.
flicker link,
Yeah, and then I got T-Full.
T-Fault, that stands for Teenage Fan of
And
Lego.
then this is from a space collaboration.
Cool. Was that this year?
Oh, last year.
Last year's
Yeah, we built
collabs.
a ton
Awesome.
of planets.
That's fantastic. I like it. I like it. And that's another thing that's really cool and unique about
be the
conventions
appropriate
is that you can do collabs, right? So
Yeah.
you can get together, plan things over, online, and then
That goes to
come
kids'
together. You put these
toy.
big, beautiful displays together. It's
It
really,
is.
really cool to see those come together.
I literally like
Definitely one of the best.
honestly
elements.
believe it is.
All right, guys. I do think it is time to get
For?
our second challenge going.
Oh, it's coming, it's coming.
Our friend Micah.
Oh no.
So these are some nice glasses for you guys to rock. A little bit hindering in terms of your general vision. Make sure they both fit you. Okay, let me know. Can I make those work?
Probably
Take
good.
off that, Kyle.
Yeah.
Looking good?
Can you see anything?
Yeah, you can see.
Is
It's
it
just
trans?
it's hard.
So the trans is one by two brick in there.
It's like
You're
it's
gonna
like
get the timer ready.
they're like drunk goggles.
Yeah. And it's the idea. All right, your 3 minutes has started. You got 3 minutes of building like that. Have fun.
What was I doing again?
Yeah, it's really hard to
I have
keep
to say,
track of
Kyle,
this.
you look smashing. You look smashing.
Oh, with the hat and everything. He's like, dang,
Dang, man.
Dang. Kyle has the best virus. I'm digging it. By the way, guys, we're at the 12-minute mark, guys. So you gotta make sure you get those built finished.
Gotcha.
So if you
I
haven't
play
finished
this-
yet, then you're in
Play this like
in
one
trouble.
game where like air
Got a lot of
protection
work to do
face so
over
you don't
here,
get
guys.
shot.
Got a lot
You
of
wear
work to
these
do
like
over here.
horrible.
What do you
pieces
think your
that, like,
brother? Will he finish?
destroy your like
it looks like he's done with
your
his
basic
second.
point of
He's
view.
starting on a third.
Oh, you're right. He's got a third
Ooh.
element there. No,
Or not,
no.
or he's
Okay, maybe an
adding on.
add-on or something.
I don't know.
Possibly, possibly. Do you think you'd ever be interested in competing in Battle of the Brick, Shane?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd kick everybody's butts here?
Probably not.
Probably not. No.
Just
I mean,
say-
you got a
just
lot
say
of time
yes.
before you're
Just say
ready for
yes.
Battle of the Brick, so I feel like you got a couple years to
Actually
build some
making me not.
experience. Right. So
Like, how are you
it'd be
holding?
awesome to see what you
It's just very disorienting.
Kyle,
What?
somebody in chat just swiped right on you.
Yo.
There you
I'm
go, man.
taken, but
There you go.
sorry.
Getting all the love in chat. Getting all the love in chat. Amazing, amazing, amazing.
I can't see anything.
Oh.
So I
yeah,
can't
and we
see.
had- Is that for every event that you get those bricks? Or?
Typically you do.
Yeah.
Typically you do get one for every event. And then it's up to people if they do a collab or something. A lot of times they will get one done to commemorate the
Yeah.
awesomeness of doing a
And
collaboration.
then some people have so many years of when they've gone, they'll just
Yeah.
keep the first one.
Indeed, indeed. You'll also see people have gone to so many events, the badges
Yeah.
are like, they get like
Then
crazy
they need
tall.
like 3 magnets.
Yeah. Or like, I think I've heard someone's made like an entire like armor,
Uh-huh.
armor vest
Yeah.
out of them. They have so many, it gets
Awesome.
crazy, crazy, crazy.
Well, I know for mine, if I put them all together, I'm pretty much from my knee to
Yeah.
my shoulder.
That sounds about right. That
So
sounds
I
about right.
tend to use only the ones from the year that I got them.
Yeah, kind of something more recent. So actually, one of the ones I have on my badge right now
Oh, yeah.
is from Eclipse Graphics. He's an amazing friend of the stream. He's
Oh.
actually was super kind to provide all of the printing for Battle of the Bricks. So you guys can
Awesome.
check out his site there. See his amazing custom printing. He has a wonderful booth here. I don't know if you had a chance to go over and check out some of the
Not
stuff.
in the stream yet.
Not
but
in the stream
That's
yet.
for
Okay.
tomorrow.
Awesome. So some really, really cool stuff. It's the big yellow banner, like way over there.
You cannot miss it.
You
You
can't
cannot
miss it,
miss
guys.
it.
Eclipse
Yeah, I made
Graphics.
some figures. I saw them at Brickmania.
Yeah, they're
Pretty
super
good.
duper cool. And I love the quality. He actually did my custom brick badge as well. If you guys are familiar with my business brick, he did those too. So it's super, super
Business
awesome what he
brick.
does. Make sure you guys go check out his work. Victor is indeed a pretty cool guy. He's the guy who runs it all. And his wife, he has his whole, it's like a family business, which is what I love. Like Maggie's involved, the kids are involved. They're always here helping out. So it's super duper cool.
Yeah.
All right, builders, you may remove your glasses.
Oh.
I know, they were looking so cool, right?
No, I mean,
Yeah.
this was a look you want to sport.
I think so. They were looking
If you go
excellent.
out and you wear those glasses,
I feel like they should, man. Like, they should just take them with them. Like, Kyle can take those off his shirt there and replace them with the really nice ones.
yeah, exactly.
That we
I
built
mean,
for him.
that gla- why, Kyle? Why?
They're so much nicer, the other ones. All right, but that leaves us with less than 10 minutes, guys.
Well, actually, 9 minutes left.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think I'm getting some ideas of what Casey's working on here. Really, really starting to come together. I think.
Oh.
Kyle, I feel like I'm gonna need to get a little bit of the backstory
Yeah, I
maybe
can't
before
tell
I
ya.
kind of know where things are heading.
I
I'm
actually
excited
have
to
a better
discover.
idea with Kyle.
Really? Yeah. Okay. It's
Yeah.
funny how people see things in different ways, right? That's one of the interesting things about Lego. So.
Yeah.
With Casey, I see a shape, but I'm not sure how it ties into the story.
You know what? I think I got it. I'm gonna save it. I don't want to spoil it. I want Casey to get the story there, but I'm excited to see what he's gonna have. Excited to see.
Story?
Actually,
Presentation. Story! Yes.
I mean, movies, stories. I guess they're kind of interrelated, right? Oh my gosh! Hashtag
Nice.
all the horrible beans you've
Burn
eaten.
it.
Love it.
thanks
Right.
Bree for reminding me how my taste palette for today is completely ruined. So this evening with eating, the only thing I can eat is something like hot wings or something.
Yeah.
Something that's really spicy so that I have no flavor left at all.
Burns your taste buds,
Yeah,
right?
just burn them away.
You know, let's actually, while these guys are kind of getting close to wrapping up, why don't we take a look back at the previous builds, which we do have in the slideshow, so you
That
guys
would be
can get
cool.
an idea of kind of how they got here. So Casey, we're gonna get to see some of his amazing mocks as well. So right now we're checking out his beautiful mosaic of what's her name?
Stranger Things.
11. That's the one. I have really good memory. Beautiful, beautiful mosaic. Casey, how many different kinds of like plates did you use in there?
It's plates are
I feel like I see like a mix of tiles and like plates.
the only tiles really that are used are 1x1 brown light
Okay.
gray.
Yeah,
Once, and
super
that's just
awesome.
like because there's a shadow, like a drop down shadow from
Awesome.
those convention
Yeah.
lights. It's a little lighter.
Cool. I like it. I like it.
It helps it
Yeah.
a little lighter.
And you guys can see here on screen, these are actually his builds from his last round. He built a beautiful little witch,
like
a
the
troll,
school
a
crab
micro
building.
castle.
Yeah.
They were super duper awesome. Were you impressed with his first building?
Yeah, they're pretty
that
good.
first
A
round?
lot of RuneScape.
Yeah, very RuneScape inspired, so definitely appealing to some of those classic RuneScape fans. We get to see a
Spaceport.
beautiful, beautiful little spaceport. It's like wrapped into a planet, which is what I really like. So the outside is like a planet shell.
This shouts to me Hitchhiker's
Yes, like,
Hitchhiker's
It
Guide
does.
to
It
the
really, really
Galaxy.
does. Absolutely. Yep. Some really cool
So,
stuff there.
Actually,
We also get
like,
to see now
like
his
Grey
amazing
with
like
Grey
Miniland
with
Star Wars
Those were
builds.
the-
Very, very awesome as well. And then I think that's all of the
Yeah.
builds we're going to be seeing from
Yeah.
Casey. So we might flip over
Very
to
cool.
checking out what Kyle's got for us as well. Indeed. Let's see what Kyle's got. So Kyle, of course, very well known for his gun builds, replicas. Yep. Beautiful, beautiful job. He's got an awesome pistol here. And what I love that what Kyle and a lot of the replica builders do is they add tons and tons of functions. So they
Yeah,
usually have
it's-
the pistol's cock, and they've got reloadable magazines, and sometimes you can get bullets in there.
I saw
mean,
one builder
Yeah.
today. He could take the whole gun apart.
like it's
and
like an
everything.
actual gun and then
Yeah.
reconstruct it. It's amazing to
The
see.
techniques used for that.
What's really impressive about this one, I don't know if you can kind of tell, that is actually an official Lego strap that he's
What?
using. Yeah. So that's actually a Lego logo in the red there.
Oh
So
my
he's
God.
finding unique ways of using like
From the Lego bags.
non-Lego things, but they're still Lego,
Yeah.
right? And then of course,
So cool.
a very, very famous weapon from Star Wars, the
blaster.
GL-44 blaster of Han Solo. Looking fantastic. That was one of his most recent builds, which is super duper awesome. Super duper awesome
Very
indeed.
nice.
And in a second, we should get to see his awesome build from last time, which is Kyle was apparently very hungry during his last round, so all he could think about was food. So he built himself a burger. He built himself a nice, juicy burger, big, probably it's like a half pounder. Maybe he's got some cheese, lettuce, tomato, and then he built, of course, tying into what he likes to
No
build.
moldy cheese.
That is like a sci-fi alien gun he built in his 15-minute run. So
Ooh,
some awesome
very cool,
stuff.
very
from both
cool.
of our builders.
So guys, less than 5 minutes.
You guys feeling all right? Confident? Yeah. Look at that thumbs up from both of them. I like it. Not much nerves.
You get bonus points if you have the least parts over.
Oh.
Someone's just gonna swipe them all off the list. They're gone. They're gone.
Still got quite a bit left.
But actually, there's a good way to do that. You just build a small holder or something, you put everything in there, and you say, okay, this is a ball or whatever.
Interesting to see for sure. Well, Shane, I'm gonna let you go for now, but thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Really
thanks
good
for
having
having
you
Thanks a
on.
lot, man.
Thanks.
And I guess you might say good luck to your brother. I don't know if you're rooting him on or not. No comments.
No comments at all. It was.
I mean, I wouldn't cheer for my brother if he was in the competition. I don't want him to lose so I can rub it in his face forever, right? That's how that would go for sure. So guys, we're 4 minutes away. Don't forget, if you want to be able to vote on who is the winner of today's battle and who's going to be moving on to the finale tomorrow, you got to do it on Twitch. Twitch.tv/BrickinNick is the place to go. Can I shout out myself, I guess?
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
Sure, I can do that. Boom. There's the link in chat right now. For everyone looking at the TV in front of us, they can see it there. It's, of course, on the wall. Make a little Twitch account, drop a follow, and then you can vote in chat and decide who's going to be the winner of the second round of the semifinals. Shane, give me his number. Give me Kyle's number. The burger is our religion. I mean, it is a great burger. Pawn shop first. Of course, you got to get some of those comments.
Oh, yeah. Come back!
And of course, guys, thank you all for being here, supporting this event. I'm so excited that we were able to make this happen. I mean, it's hard to believe that it's actually come together. There was so much work from so many amazing people. Our friend Steve, tons of other friends of the stream came over, helped build this awesome Duplo studio, and helped me figure out trying technical difficulties.
For the people that
and everything
might
like
not
that.
know it, because it might not be clear on the camera, but this whole studio here, except the backdrop here, the rest of the studio is completely built in Duplo bricks.
It is indeed.
So even here where
their
the computers
desktops
and everything, the
you can see the
desk,
background, the wall. We do have a
everything
nice
is
little
Duplo.
caster's desk here with some instant monitors. I got a little keyboard tray here and everything like that.
I'm
So
almost
I know, right? You're
breaking
always
it
worried
off,
about
but I want to build. You
Yeah.
put those bricks in front of me, and I
I
want
know.
to
I'm
build.
sorry, Parky. They get to have all the building fun today. So.
But yeah, so that's really awesome. So that you have a complete stadium. Did you build it by yourself, or
No, again, lots of help from lots of different people. It was all designed on site, per se. There was no planning done, but it all came together really, really well. That's kind of the fun of building, right? Just kind of figuring things out as you go.
Yeah, because I was really impressed the first time I saw it. I was like,
Yeah,
wow.
it looks really great. I think it looks awesome.
And there you see people, Duplo bricks.
Really, really good for large structures, obviously.
I
It's
love
very
them.
strong, which is awesome too. Yes, I did, Jules. I have run into Marcus. Awesome, awesome dude. Very happy to call that guy a friend. His model of the Alice in Wonderland is incredible. 1 minute and 50 seconds, guys.
1 minute 50 seconds. 1 minute.
We're getting close to wrapping things up here, guys.
I want to see stress on your face.
But we got it.
Oh, and remember, Casey, especially for you, if something breaks off in the last few seconds, that could be unfortunate.
Would be a little bit scary for sure.
Just so you know, because I already saw a few pieces break off there.
Yep.
Oof.
Getting
So
close
where
to the
are we?
1 minute mark. I'm gonna get everything ready so we can be ready to vote on our builders.
Awesome.
This is in the top left. On the right. Yes, a little too soon, original. Don't get too excited. We're not done just yet. But I'm really excited to see what both of our builders have in store for us here. It's gonna be awesome. A little bit of an oops indeed. A little bit of an oops indeed. I love it. Ruin the Noob said, well, if they didn't build anything, they could call it the Death Star. That'd be a little bit of a cheat. I think that'd be a little bit of a cheat.
Actually, that would be very
You
original.
imagine just like sitting there for 45 minutes and like strategically scrambling the bricks and be like, it's the Death Star.
No,
It's all
even
around.
better. You just
all
spread.
around.
Yeah, you just spread out the bricks all around.
Boom. Done. It's a good thing we didn't get the Star Wars theme this time around because maybe someone would have done it. All right, less than 30 seconds, builders. Get those pieces on. We want to see some
20
nice, beautiful,
seconds.
big finished builds from you guys. Oh my gosh.
15 seconds.
Not envious at all. Not envious of all of these guys. All the pressure that they're under.
Are we
to
going
get
to do
this thing
countdown?
done. We are. Yeah, we'll do it from 5.
Okay.
From 5. And here we go.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop!
Round of applause for both of our builders and their amazing efforts. And our second round of the semifinals for Battle of the Bricks. It is going to be time to see what our builders have cooked up for us today.
Oh yeah.
Why don't we start with, I think we started with Casey last time, so we're going to go ahead and give Kyle the honor of a first presentation. Please do highlight both rounds of your builds for me. So make sure you grab your other one as well. There was a 30-minute round earlier, and the builds you're seeing as here are from the 45-minute build. So we're going to see both builds.
Come,
Kyle,
go for it.
Yep.
All right, so for the first build, it was movies and video games, so I had to go with the classic build of a Xenomorph from the movie franchise Alien. And in this current state right now, it appears he has been shot by an M41A pulse rifle. It's bleeding acidic blood, and basically just a capture of the moment right there.
I think
It's
some
the
great
Lego
details there,
Xenomorph.
getting creating a little bit more action, ties into the movie theme perfectly, which is really,
And
really awesome.
especially with the lime green.
Yeah, the way it flows down, creates a little pile. Well done, Kyle, well done. What do you got for us from your 45-minute rounds?
So, going with the same theme again with movies, it doesn't really tie in with video games. I figured I'd go for a classic scene from 2001 Space Odyssey where the astronaut actually goes through the time warping scene, and the perspective, it's supposed to be like a perspective piece of him going through the interdimensional warp.
Yeah.
That was my attempt. I'm using Evel Knievel as an astronaut stand-in.
Oh.
Kind of works, man. You made use of the minifigure in there, which is definitely very
There's
cool.
some more I see.
Yeah, there's a little bit more here.
That's the main build. I actually don't remember what the spaceship looked like from the movie, so I just built the spaceship. Not correlated really. This was more.
Are there any details you can highlight us, like what parts of the spaceship you got there?
If anything, I just wanted to see if I can at least make a capsule of some kind using the parts and pieces I had. And I did a horrible job because I'm pretty sure an astronaut would not survive in this in space. But no, it's good enough. All right.
Awesome job. Let's get a round of applause for Kyle, everybody.
Very cool, very cool.
All right, and Casey, what do you have to show us? Give us your 30-minute build first, and then the 45-minute ones.
Great. So, like from the first round, since it's the theme of movies and video games, I decided to go with my cinema co-coordinating.
Yep.
So first I made this little projector camera, little thing right here. Pretty interesting use of tires. It's fully packed. I got a red light on for recording. Film reels up top. Some illegal connections in the front with this tire.
You gotta make
and
it
it's
work,
got a
right?
tripod to boot.
Awesome.
Stands up on his
Okay.
own. So then for the 45-minute build, I was able to do one larger build and a little baby build on the side. So to highlight the first one, I've got this movie theater recliner here.
Very nice.
When
very
I
nice.
first started building these elbow joints, stuck out the macaroni pieces stuck out to me. I thought they made for good-looking armrests. So from there, I just built the seat, tried to keep it all in the color scheme, and I've even got this little coaster on the side.
With a
I don't even know what this piece is, but it looks like a bottle
like a cup.
cap.
Yeah,
kinda,
it looks like
so-
a cup while you have some drinks in.
So I
Looks
got,
like a very comfy chair. for
got
sure.
some Mountain Dew on the side, of course.
Micah's
naturally.
favorite, throwing in some bonus points there.
So that's the chair, and then I also scrambled together this little popcorn bucket right
nice.
here.
Very nice.
It's got some scrappy bits, a lot of modified plates, but that's
That's all right. It gets the idea across, and that's what's important. I mean, it's incredible that out of 3 Lego sets that they hadn't seen before at all, they've been able to whip up all these amazing creations,
I'm
right?
really impressed.
It's totally crazy. All right, guys, this is the big moment, though. We're going to be deciding who is moving on to the finals of Battle of the Bricks. So get ready to vote. That is, again, going to be happening in chat over at twitch.tv/BrickinNick. So make sure you get in there, make an account, and vote. We're going to have 3 minutes to decide who's going to be our builder. Builders, of course, continue to show off those builds. You got to persuade chat that you are the master builder here. So let's get into
exactly,
it and vote.
Ooh, some winking action going on.
Oh, yeah, showing off the camera a little bit there. I like it.
Showing
I
some
like
camera
it.
love.
Yeah. Highlighting the builds.
Kyle,
Kyle,
go
come
for
on,
it,
man.
man.
I thought it was on his end. I was not sure.
You're voting on.
Did you guys at least have some fun building today? That's the important
This was
part.
like insanely fun.
It was insanely fun. This
was really
awesome.
fun.
Awesome. That's what I like to hear. Having some fun building, right? It's the important thing.
The votes seem to go quite even at the moment.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry, guys. Yes, that is totally my bad. I will fix that up right now.
Oh no, you're right.
It's right in chat, so we have that going for us. I knew I'd miss something. There were so many things to coordinate. Where is it?
You're doing great, Nick.
I'm trying. Trying. Here we go.
Oh, there it is, there it is. Give it a sec, people. Almost fixed, almost fixed. See, nothing happened.
There we go.
Nothing happened.
Nothing happened.
Nobody clipped that.
Builder number 1, builder number 2. That's all you need to know.
Exactly.
Thank you guys for letting me know. Appreciate it. Thank you guys in chat as well. I saw you guys calling it out. So there we go.
So we had from Casey the film thingy.
Little movie theater scene,
Yeah.
essentially, right? You got a camera,
we have the
recliner.
projector,
Yep.
we have the seat, we have popcorn, and then from Kyle we have the
Nice
alien.
sci-fi movie feel,
Really
right? So,
sci-fi
yep.
inspired. HAL 2001.
2001 Space Odyssey.
Yeah, Space Odyssey. Yeah,
Space
I always say
Odyssey.
HAL. I don't know why, because it's computer.
Yeah.
In Space Odyssey. I cannot allow you to do that, Dave. I love that movie. Such a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah, both of the builds really inspired builds.
Yep. They are indeed.
Completely off of what I had expected, actually.
It's just amazing to see what these guys come up with. Again, that's why I really like watching and hosting and not having to compete ever.
But one thing you see is the technique that I use as well. Throwing the box away works.
Was that a critical part of their strategy?
If you
Hey,
throw the box
blindfolds
away, you
too.
cannot be
You really
influenced
wanna-
by the box. Wait, what? What happened there?
Play features.
Kyle's getting a little too excited with this build, maybe.
Was it the warp space?
Warp
that-
space happening
happening
live in front of
there?
us.
Literally happening in real time.
It's a really,
interdimensionally.
really
Whoa.
close race right now, guys. So make sure you get in, get your votes in.
Ooh, 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute left, guys. Not much time left to vote. So make sure you get that vote in.
Oh, and it's so
Like,
close.
like kind of
Always
getting the
exciting to see how
perspective.
things
Is
come
it
together.
working?
And just to
or-
note, guys, make sure you are voting
Can't
correctly.
tell.
Exclamation mark, vote space the number 1 for Casey, 2 for Kyle. So make sure you get those votes in correctly.
Oh my God.
Literally
If you
anyone
haven't
could come
voted
in
yet-
at a moment, and like this could
Oh
just,
no!
this could just change on a whim.
Come on,
You
people.
never know where this
If you
is gonna
haven't
go.
voted yet, make sure you vote.
Get those votes in,
because
guys. They really
the votes
count.
count. The
They
votes
really,
count.
really count right now. They do. They do. Coming to a close here. We got 5 seconds left. Who is gonna be the winner? Oh my gosh, I can't let that happen. Okay, we need to get some more votes in chat, guys. So please make sure you get your vote in, because I
That's not-
cannot let this sit.
This is so
No!
at this
We
stage.
cannot have.
I can't. We absolutely can't.
We have a tie.
We
This
have
is
a
not
time.
possible.
We have to let it. We're gonna give. Okay, I'm gonna increase the timer to a minute. We're gonna do another minute here.
Yeah, just another minute.
Another minute of voting here, guys.
Did
Try and keep
everyone
things
vote
fair.
yet?
I leave you for one battle of the bricks.
And
then
end up with a
everything
tie.
falls apart.
I know, right? Guys, this is Graham. Graham is the amazing, wonderful person who has brought us all this Duplo to build our amazing studio with.
Get a round of applause for Graham.
He's the Duplo master.
All right, but you know what? I actually did see that everything went through. All the votes were in. And we would like to congratulate Casey on winning today's
Good job, man. You did really well. Yo, you did well with that. I love that
That was
scene.
really intense, guys. How did you feel, though? Was it good?
It was really fun.
Oh, I
Good
really enjoyed
experience?
it. Yeah, this was awesome.
It's going to be fantastic. Again, Kyle, thank you so much for joining us. It was amazing to watch you build all throughout this. Really
cool.
thankful that we can have you
Thank
on.
you.
Casey, I hope you're ready for tomorrow. You're going to be squaring off against Tyler. It's going to be awesome. And actually, let's take a second and
real
dive
competition.
into our bracket here so we can see
Oh, yeah.
how the competition
Absolutely.
has
Let's
shaped
check out
up.
the brackets.
Yep. So actually, I need to go back to the
Yeah, we
other
gotta
one
get some photos
first.
in, dude.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got our brackets here. So earlier today, we had Sean and Tyler facing off. Unfortunately, Sean was eliminated,
he'll want us
and
to
Tyler is going to be moving on to the finals.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to be moving over to our next round, where Casey was able to defeat Kyle and is going to be moving on to the finals. Thank you guys, everyone, for being here today. We had such an amazing time. Parky, thank you for joining me as a co-host.
It was a fun
Want to shout
time.
out Steek for joining us earlier today. There's so many amazing people who have helped make this event happen. Graham, not the least of them. Des being super helpful too. Give me a props, buddy. Boom. That's the stuff. We'll be live tomorrow at 12:30 Eastern Time, same place, same time, with two very talented builders competing for the title and the trophy of Master Builder. It's going to be awesome. So thank you all for joining me on Battle of the Bricks today. We'll see you tomorrow. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.